Oh, it's telling me to rotate my device again. Why is it doing this? I guess this is how we're going to do it. Yep, it's going to have to be this way. Because for some reason, my device isn't working the way it should be. Grabbing my guitar, hang on. Okay. I know I don't have anyone in the chat right now, but for anyone watching this out with of the actual live stream, or if you join us a little bit later on, alright, welcome. Today is live stream number 3. Okay, there's a few things I want to cover in this live stream. Alright, there's a few questions I have for you guys, and all that other stuff as well. So, you know, once you guys start joining up, we will start having some backwards and forwards discussions. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'm just going to sit here and play some guitar and wait for some people to turn up. I'm all alone, there's no one here beside me. My troubles have all gone, there's no one to drive me. Oh, there's somebody here. We have a person. Hello, person, how are you? How's it going? Introduce yourself. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you. How has your week been? How's things been since the last live stream? What have you been up to? Yes, I seen. You left something on my Twitter, didn't you? I saw that. That is fantastic. I told you, it makes a massive difference, doesn't it? You know, just changing your strings over totally changes the way your guitar sounds. You know, definitely worth it. What kind of strings did you go for in the end? I'm just going to try something because my phone's telling me that I can't do this in landscape, but I'm going to try. Nope, it just keeps telling me to rotate my device. Let's try it this way. Nope, sorry if this is making you dizzy. I'm just going to have to go with it. Portrait. I hope it's showing up on computers and everything okay, but for some reason YouTube's bugging out and telling me I can't have it in landscape. 80/20 bronzes, nice. Nice. Do you have any issues fitting them, or you quite happy with changing strings over and stuff? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Obviously, when you first fit strings, it is quite difficult to try and, you know, get the same ease of play, shall I say, because obviously they're a lot tighter, they're brand new, you know, and you'll often find your guitar, I know I do, my guitar goes in and out of tune quite a lot. You know, I'll tune the guitar up, play a couple of songs, and then before I know it, like, you know, I'm having to tighten the strings back up and everything like that again. But just one of those, it's just practice, mate. You know, just keep playing as much as you can, you know, making sure you take rest and stuff in between. But, you know, the first couple of days of changing your string, just try and flex them out a little bit, you know. Sorry, just kicked the table by accident there. Well, it's good to see you again. I'm glad everything's been going okay. What have I been up to in regards to the channel? I couldn't upload on Thursday because I'm like seriously under the weather right now. I've got like man flu and it's not very pleasant. I was almost considering not doing the live stream today, but you know, I thought I would definitely just see how I get on. But I bought myself a laptop that I have sat just there. I'll show you. Hang on a sec. I got myself a laptop. Okay. So I don't know whether you've seen my. Sorry. Don't know what happened there. My phone just kind of went mad. So yeah, I bought myself a laptop this year. It's actually not too bad considering, you know, I only paid 150 quid for it. It's just like a little Lenovo. But I don't know whether you've seen, but I've actually created a little intro just to try and make my videos a little bit more professional, you know, because at the moment, obviously, everything has been going through my phone, you know, and I can't do any editing or anything like that. So for me, you know, it was a case of get myself a computer and maybe try and do some editing, get thumbnails, just so it's not a case of anytime I upload a video, I have a massive fear of, let's say, how to play Teenage Dream by Eden Part 2, and YouTube just takes a random screenshot from that video, and sometimes they're just like me like this with my guitar, like pulling the most stupid face, like, and it's like no one is going to click on that video because it's just like a random dude just like, you know. So I'm glad that I got that sorted. So yeah, I made a little intro. It actually took quite a long time to make. Like, I didn't realize how in-depth video editing is. Like, I thought it was gonna be quite simple, but it turns out it's not. So yeah, I made a little intro, and I'm been playing around with different transitions and stuff like that. Because I'm thinking about doing a couple of videos. You know, because quite a lot of people in the last stream were asking how, you know, which songs I like to play and songs for beginners and stuff like that. So I was thinking, well, I might do a little video like top 10 songs for beginners and stuff like that. And obviously being able to have video editing will help massively, because there's nothing worse than when you've been recording a video and obviously, oh, hello, other person, introduce yourself, how you doing? Obviously, you know, you've just spent maybe 7 or 8 minutes doing a video and you make a massive mistake and it sounds horrendous. You know, you're kind of at that point where you've got to make a decision like, okay, do I start again, you know, and then upload, or do you upload it with a mistake in it, you know, and then potentially not have the same quality of content? So I have done it in the past where I've literally spent about 5 hours trying to record a single tutorial because I kept making mistakes and I didn't want my level of content to reduce, you know. And it's the same with the covers that I'd done with my ex. You know, we had a good few attempts at getting that right, you know. So I'm really glad I got some software there and got myself a new computer so I can stop that from happening in the future. So yeah, but everything's been good. I'm really glad you got some good strings. You know, like I said, depends on how long you play for every day. If you're playing daily, you know, I'd replace them every couple of months. If you're playing, you know, maybe every couple of days, you know, they can last a lot longer. It's really up to you and it's personal preference. But, you know, at most, keep a set of strings for about 6 months. That's at most, because then you'll start losing the tones and they start getting really dirty and it's just not good for your guitar. So that's some advice. We have another person here. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. How's it going? Who have we all got here then? Because we have one guy who has returned from last week. Who else is here? Oh, they left. So someone came and then they went away again. Ah, well. So yeah, channel news. Like I was saying, I did get myself. You play every day. Good. Yeah. So if you're playing every day, you know, even if it's kind of half an hour to an hour or however long it is you play, I would definitely recommend changing every couple of months. Okay. I know strings can be quite expensive and stuff like that, but it's more for caring for your guitar, you know, because if you let your strings go all dirty and everything like that, it's, you know, it's not great. You know, you're going to lose a lot of the tone, you're going to eventually cause damage, you know, and you don't want to be doing that. And the worst thing is as well, if you leave strings on too long and one of them snaps and pings you in the face, it really hurts. So there's a few tips for you there. Other than that, in channel news, I'm looking to change my name on YouTube. It's something I'm looking to do because, you know, when I first started out, I just put it as my name, you know, because that's my name. Christopher Daniel Adams is my full name. So I am looking to change my YouTube channel name. I'm going to put a video up about it, either today or maybe tomorrow, see how I'm feeling. But I just think I'd like something a bit more, you know, professional. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about going with like Adam's Guitar Tutorials or something along those lines, because I already have a banner that was subscriber made, saying Adam's Guitar Tutorials. You know, it's just one of those things. I think I'll put the idea out there to you guys, and you know, if you guys just leave comments, and whichever one gets the most amount of likes, you know, I'll change it to that. Unless obviously it's something really silly. You know, I don't know if you guys remember, about maybe a year or two ago, there was that massive poll because they made this ship that was going to go and explore the Antarctic, and they basically left it open to the public what this ship was going to be called, and it ended up getting called Boaty McBoatface. So obviously, if, you know, I'm asking you guys what you want my channel to be called, and then I come down and it's going to be like Plinky Plonky McPlinkface or something like that, then, you know, I'll do it. You know what I mean? I'm quite happy, you know, doing whatever. But you know, we'll just take it as it comes. But I'm looking to change it, make it a bit more professional. You know, that's what I want to do. I want to take my channel from a guy that's just sitting using his mobile phone, playing a guitar every so often, to really putting the time and effort into this, and something that I want to be doing in my spare time, you know. So that's the plan. That is the idea. Any ideas? Anything that you think just sounds a bit more catchy rather than just Christopher Daniel Adams? Oh, I'm gonna grab my iron brew. 2 seconds. Oh, I'm gonna keep them. Is it South or bottom? There we go. And I'm back. See any messages come through. I just want to be a bit more distinguishable. Mic and professional camera, they are on the cards, absolutely. You know, I want to start getting more professional equipment, you know, because yeah, the camera on my phone isn't bad. You know, I'm using my phone. It's not bad, but it's not ideal. Sound quality wise as well, obviously it's just using the standard microphone. So these are all things that I am going to try and purchase over the next, you know, couple of months. And eventually, once I get to that point, that I will have, you know, I'll have my computer here, I'll have a microphone, I'll have my camera and everything like that, and I'll be doing all the editing and stuff and really pushing this channel as hard as I can, you know. Because I think at the end of the day, when you start looking at, you know, I'm getting all these views coming in, you know, some of my videos are in excess of like 50-60,000 views. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you know what, maybe it's time to really step up and push this channel out a bit and get more professionalism. I want to be more distinguishable. I want to have good thumbnails. You know, there's all these little things. You know, through the partnership program that I'm in, I've put a notice out there about, you know, if anyone wants to create some thumbnails for me. So I've got a few people that are interested that are trying to do that. But I will also throw it out to all my subscribers as well, in case any of you guys are into, you know, graphic design and stuff like that. You know, I would love to have some options from you. Like I said, my banner on my channel was custom made by a subscriber of mine, and I've had that there for maybe 18 months, 19 months. So yeah, and yeah, that's my kind of plan over the next kind of couple of months, is to get this channel up and running properly. You know, I'm really starting to take this on as like a second job now. You know, I'm not making lots of money. You know what I mean? It's not making a lot of money for me. You know, it's, you know, a couple of pound a month or something, you know, potentially. You know, it just really depends. But for me, it's more about, I want to put the time and effort in for you guys, because at the end of the day, you're spending your time watching my videos and you're getting the views in. So I want it to be as high quality for you as I can. That's what it's all about. So, is there anything you would like to ask while I'm here, or any inputs you have to any of the things I've said, maybe about channel names or anything like that? What about the laptop? Okay, the camera on the laptop isn't great. You know, I did try that out. It's not a fancy laptop. Okay, it's got like 4 gigs of RAM. It's only running, you know, at one point, and it's an i3 core. You know what I mean? It's not massively powerful or anything like that. I really just bought it for editing purposes. You know, it's not a case of I can. Hang on, if you bear with me a second, I'll get the camera up for you and I'll show you what I mean. Because it's not great. Okay, it's so I can figure out how to do this. Camera, here we go. Yeah, the camera quality is pretty bad, and the same with the sound quality. I mean, I don't know whether you can see here, but you know, it's not great. You know, it's quite blurry. It's very pixelated. You know, you're not really getting much out of it, to be honest. So, for me, I made the choice to go with my phone over the camera. And that's when it's in photo mode. I mean, if you put it in video mode as well, it's even worse. You know, resolution wise, I think the max I'm getting is like maybe 300. So it's not great. And the audio on it as well is pretty crackly. I mean, I don't know how the audio sounds when I'm live streaming, but if I go back and watch my videos that I've uploaded, the quality isn't too bad. It's not perfect, but until I can get myself a decent mic, then, you know, that's unfortunately what I've got to kind of go with. It's just quite expensive. You know, it's expensive to get all the proper bits and bobs that you need for the channel, you know. So I'm just kind of taking it 1 month at a time. So this month I've bought myself my laptop. Next month I'll probably go along the lines of a microphone, because I think you can probably pick them up for maybe 60-70 pounds, maybe £100. I'm not entirely sure. And then the month after that, that's when I'll get myself my camera, and then just try and set everything up to see if I can run it all at the same time. If not, then I'm gonna have to start looking at investing in a computer, and taking it all from there. But I'm more than happy to do that. Like I say, you know, I spent a lot of time away from YouTube over the last 2 years because I've been away. You know, I was away on deployments and things like that, so I wasn't able to do my YouTube channel. So I want to try and do as much as I can while I can. Okay, so that's important to me, to make sure you guys are getting what it is you spend your time on, you know. So yes, all is good. I'm just really glad to see you, that you came back. That's awesome. Do you know my last live stream went on for 2 hours? The one that I done last Saturday was on for 2 hours. That's mental, innit? Been there. So, what kind of level would you say you're at then? You know, because obviously you said you've had your guitar quite a while, and you know, if you're playing most of the days, I mean, how comfortable are you? You know, if I was to say to you, you know, do you own a capo actually? That's one thing, or capo, I don't know, depends how you pronounce it, wherever you're from. But I mean, like, what level would you say you're at? Like, if I says to you, like, give me like a C, a G, and a D, would you be happy with doing that? Can you play Des Amor la Vita Damosel? No, I don't know what that is. I've never even heard of that before. Why are you asking me to play these silly things, Grandad? I don't know what that is. Can I just go with something, like, simple that I might actually know? Because I don't know what that French sounding thing is. A fiddle player. No, this is a guitar, Grandad. This isn't a fiddle. So no, well, I don't. Unfortunately, I can't play that for you because I've never heard of it before, and I don't know what it is. No, no, no. You are fiddle. No, I'm not fiddle. Oh, you have a capo. Yeah. So, how, like, what kind of level would you say you're at? Like, if I was to say to you, you know, stick your capo on maybe the, I don't know, like the 4th fret, and you know, if I says, oh, strum a couple of chords, you know, are you quite happy with doing that? Like, are you at that point where your chord changes are pretty good? You know, you can change the chords without looking. So, beginner. So, you know, I'm okay with some chords. Okay. What ones are you happy with? You know, your kind of basic chords, like from your A's and E's, G's, and D's, things like that. Because that's important, you know, working on the chords. Okay. Goodbye, Bill Hoy. Yeah, that definitely is. It is. It's quite a difficult one. When you're playing a G, okay, here's a little tip for you. Do you play your G with all 4 fingers? So, you know, your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of your 6th, 1st finger obviously on the 2nd fret of your 5th, and then your 3rd and 4th on the 3rd fret on your 1st and 2nd strings. Do you play like this? Or do you just do it with the, I don't even play guitar. Oh. Well, welcome to the guitar live stream. Yeah. That's the thing is, do you know, if you're playing it, do you play it 4-fingered or do you play it with 3? Because if you do it with 4, changing to a D is actually a lot easier because your 3rd finger stays in the exact same place and all you got to worry about is your 1st and 2nd. Ah, see. So I'm guessing you use your 3rd finger on the 1st string, yeah? 3rd fret. Because if instead of doing that, you add that pinky in. Ah, I see. I see. So do you play it How is it you play your G's then, or do you bar it? Because obviously barring to a D is quite a complex one. Because I'm just trying to think how. I mean, if you're not using the third finger, do you use your pinky, or I'm just trying to think how you. So you play like this then. So you play your G's like this. Okay, if you just add that third finger in, okay, above it on the second string, all right, the third fret, just there, right? It gives you a fuller sounding G. Okay, rather than. All right. And then when you're changing from that to a D, all you're doing is moving these two fingers, because that third finger is already there waiting for you in place. So it's just a case of going from that to that. So there's a little tip for you for changing from G's to D's. That third finger doesn't move. All you're doing is taking that pinky off and then moving these two to the correct place. It's just a little bit easier than obviously if you're using that pinky and then trying to work all three. Just for now, till you're a bit more comfortable with your chord changes, that's maybe something you could definitely think about. It's just about making things easier, So yeah, any other chords that you're struggling with, or particular changes? Obviously some of them are, if you're going from like an A to G, is literally every finger is changing, or A to C. It's just a case of practicing. Writing down a list of the chords that you struggle with, and then working on changing between those ones. For me, the chord I really struggled with when I first started out was F. Whether you play it as a bar or whether you play it like this. That was one I struggled with. So it's a case of writing down what you're struggling with and then practicing that. Okay, so if you're struggling going from a G to a D, maybe put a 4-chord progression together that maybe goes, I don't know, so an A minor to C to G to D, and work at it from there. Start off with a nice slow pace, and as you progress, work that pace up, get faster and faster and faster until you're doing it through muscle memory rather than even thinking about it. You know what I mean? That's how I always learned, was found out what I struggle with, and then add it into something that I find easy. So for me, the easiest chord change you can do is from an A minor to a C, because all you're doing is moving that third finger, So go from that to that, and then you're like, right, I struggle with a G to D, so I'm going to chuck that in there. and then work at it from there. That definitely helped me out when I was first starting. So there's some advice on that. Is there anything else at all that you're struggling with? Because I've been there myself, man. I've been there. I've struggled through it. So any tips that I might have, I can try and help you guys out with. I'm such a stereotypical Scottish person, eh? Like, drinking iron brew. I should be in a kilt. Like, imagine that, like, come and do my live stream in a kilt, drinking iron brew and eating shortbread. Like, let's just be as stereotypical Scottish as we can be. Welcome. We have a new person here. I have a devil flick in my hair for some reason. Oh, we have 2 new people. Hi, welcome to the live stream. How's it going? Introduce yourselves. We are just chatting about chords and chord progressions and ways to try and make changing chords a little easier. So if there's anything you guys would like to add or anything you guys want some help with, please feel free to just leave a message for me. Okay. Clapnut. Wow. Long time. Long time. How is it going? Clapnut. Clapnut, for anyone else in the chat here right now, okay, Clapnut is one of the people that has been with this channel since it first started so long ago. So welcome. It's so good to see you. How's things? Hey everybody, how's it going? All right, we've got an influx of people coming in. How are we all? Like I said 2 seconds ago, we are just chatting about chord progressions and ways to make chord changes a little bit easier for you guys out there that are, at that kind of beginner level. Yeah, things are good. Like I said, unfortunately, I had to stop doing YouTube for a while, due to my job. So I went away for like nearly a year, came back and, picked it up again. But then I had like so much stuff going on. But I've got myself a laptop. Okay, I got a laptop. I downloaded some editing software and I made myself a little intro. So for anyone here that hasn't seen that, make sure you go on my channel and check that out and let me know what you guys think. It seems to have had a very positive response so far. But the reason I've done all that is I want this channel to be a lot more professional. I want to start having some proper thumbnails, rather than images of me like this. Because that's what happens. Like, YouTube takes a random still. I was saying this at the start of my stream, is it takes a random still from the video. So sometimes it doesn't look too bad. There's ones where I'm like, or I'm pulling the most weird faces ever. So I can't imagine if I wanted to learn a song on guitar and I'm like, oh, I'm going to type, how to play EXO by the Eden Project. And there's some random guy like this. It's not really a video I'm going to be clicking on. So I've got that so I can start making myself some thumbnails and start editing my videos so that if that does happen, I can just edit that away. So that is the plan. I'm looking to get myself some more professional equipment as well, and start, getting a microphone, getting a camera, all these other things, because I'm still standard using my mobile phone as I have been for the past like 2 years. So... but yeah, everything is pretty good. I don't know if you've seen any of my recent videos, but I got some really bad tattoos done while I was away last year. So, but yeah, other than that, I've not really been doing much, man. Just working away. You know how it is. What this is. Hang on, I'm just playing around with the options here. Oh, cool! I can change the thing. Can I go in black and white? Oh, cool! I can go in black and white. What about bubbles? Oh. Sorry, I'm just playing around with this. I've not really Oh, here's one that makes me look a bit better because I'm really ill. Ooh, look at this. This is what my new camera's like on my laptop. This is why I don't record on it, because it's like this. It's really grainy and weird. Should we just stick to the original, guys? Let's just stop playing it. You know, I quite like this. I quite like this whole black and white thing, but I'm just gonna go back to normal and stop playing with stuff. But yeah, tutorial wise, like I said, I put up part 1 of Teenage Dream by Eden, and part 2 was meant to go up on Thursday, but I've been like so unwell. I've literally been like lying on the sofa and just not moving for like days on end. But I thought to myself, I need to try and get this live stream out, so that's why I'm doing this today. But I will get part 2 up very, very soon, as well as another video, because I want to change the name of my channel to something a little bit more professional rather than just my full name, because that's kind of boring. So if anybody has any ideas, please let me know. But like I said, I will be putting a video up about that as well. Because I want your input. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, you guys come here to watch me, so I want you guys to tell me what you guys think would be best. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, would you take a tutorial request if you're not doing other ones? I mean, I'm working through my request list at the moment. But yeah, I mean, if you have any requests, the best place to put them is on my request video, or hit me up on Twitter, because I do have a Twitter account now. If you kind of post it on there, and I'm just trying to compile a massive long list of all the songs that I've had requested, and I just tally mark them for how many likes each one has, because that's the way that I'm going to try and work it. Because I don't want to, have maybe 20 people asking for one tutorial and then one person asking for something, and I'm like doing that rather than. So I'm trying to work it is keeping as many people as happy as possible and just working my way through it. And a lot of people are saying, go for Eden's new album, we want to see new album stuff, and I'm definitely going to try and maneuver towards that as well. But the thing is, a lot of my request video comments come from the older album, so I'm trying to work it out the best way I can. But I will be doing some new Eden album stuff very, very, very soon. That is coming soon, guys, because I've been listening to it and I've been learning. I just need to get it all, written down and find out what the best way that I can teach you guys is how to do it, and then take it from there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Like I said, I am not very well, but I'm trying to soldier on and drink my iron brew, because, Scottish guy, gotta drink my iron brew. Solves all problems. Thank you. So, yeah. Hey, Saz, how are you doing? Good to see you. So yeah, we were discussing different chord changes and any tips that I may have for you guys out there that are kind of just starting out, maybe strumming a few chords and things like that. So if there's anything you guys want to ask about that, please fire away. I'm more than happy to give any tips that I personally found easier when I was learning guitar. It might not be the best way to do it. There could be definitely other ways of learning, but I will just give you from personal experience and any advice that I had, when I first started out. Because at the end of the day, we're all here to learn together. I still learn new stuff all the time, especially when I'm getting requests from, artists that I'd never heard of. And, listening to their style of guitar, I often pick up new things as well. It's like on that Eden Teenage Dreams, there's a chord on there that I had never even seen before, ever, and I went and spoke to my mate Scotty about it, who has been playing guitar for years and years. He reads music and he's all like professionally taught, so he knows what he's talking about. And even he was like, it's some sort of C diminished D thing. And I was like, yeah, that's like, I don't know, because I'm self-taught. So when it comes down to all these things, I don't know. But yeah, I was kind of like, I don't even know what kind of shape it was. It was something along those lines. Some weird thing going on. But yeah, I learn all the time. And I've been playing for quite a long time. So, it's nice to learn from each other. So if you guys have any questions or any tips or anything like that, I do like to hear it. Especially when it comes to guitar, things to do with the channel. Yeah, I always appreciate your input, especially when I'm trying something new. Have you learned any classic songs? Like any examples for me? Do you mean like classical guitar? Or what is it you're meaning? Tips for practicing bar chords. Okay, so bar chords, I'm really sorry. I have to go and turn off my dishwasher because it's beeping at me and it's really annoying. I'll be 2 seconds. Stop beeping at me. There we go. Okay, so for bar chords, it depends what aspect of it that you are struggling with. Yes, I know, I have a dishwasher. It depends what part of it you're struggling with, because is it the actual barring itself, or is it the positions of your fingers, or what is it that you're struggling with? Because I found bar chords really difficult to get a hold of when I first started playing. So yeah, I mean with bar chords, for release and all, the closest thing to that I ever learnt was Classical by Tenacious D. Everything about bar chords. Okay, yeah, Tenacious D's. But that's about it as far as classical stuff goes. But I can learn it, and I can do that if that's what you want to see. So back to bar chords. Okay, it's really frustrating. First thing I would definitely suggest is, okay, practice with just your first finger. Okay, start maybe on the second fret. Okay, so there's your kind of F sharp. All right, and practice just barring the bottom 2 strings. Make sure you get a clear sound, and then maybe the bottom 3 strings, and just gradually work your way up until you're getting all you're getting that clear sound from every string. That's half the battle. All right, is your first finger barring the entirety of the neck if need be for that bar chord is the battle. Okay, and then so sticking with the second fret, if you want to put this together, and get like a nice F sharp, add your second finger in on the 3rd fret of your 3rd string in there, and then your 3rd and 4th fingers on the 4th fret on your 4th and 5th strings, like so. Okay, so there's that's like a standard bar chord shape. Okay, so from there, you want to practice hitting each string. Making sure you're getting that sound. Okay, that's what That's practice. Practice bar chords all the time, and find out what it is you're struggling with. Okay, if you're able to bar, you know, you're barring every string, no problem. You're getting a clear sound from every string. Figure out why it is you're not getting a clear sound from every string when you add your other fingers in. Okay, so bar chords, it is a case of just practicing and finding simple shape bar chords. I mean, that's a nice simple one. Okay, there's a G, an A. Okay, so that's your kind of basic shape for beginning of bar chords. Okay, so definitely practice them. Okay, they are a nightmare. They hurt your fingers. I have a really bad habit. Okay, and if you can avoid picking this habit up, is I do this with my wrist and my thumb when I'm playing guitar. It's really bad for you. It's really, really bad for your wrist, and it's really bad for your thumb. But unfortunately, I picked up that habit when I first started, and I don't know how to drop it. So, but try and avoid that like the plague. But practice getting that shape down and getting that clear sound from every string. And once you've got that down, bar chords will become a lot easier. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, just bear with me 2 seconds. Sorry, I've got somebody messaging me. This is the problem. Sorry guys, just bear with me. I'm just basically saying go away, I'm busy right now. Okay, is creating tabs hard work? Is that what you're asking? The proper way to hold your wrist, it depends. I mean, I see a lot of people that play with their, you know, their hand up against the guitar and things like that. It's just a case of, yeah. Oh, here we go. Sorry. My phone, again, is, like, just not playing game right now. Like I say, I've only been told, you know, Scotty, my mate Scotty told me about it, that, you know, I need to change the way I hold the guitar, but that's how I was taught. A comfortable position where your hand's up against the guitar, you know, so the palm of your hand is against it. Unfortunately, like I said, I picked up the habit when I first started playing of having my hand like that and my thumb and my wrist, you know. But like I have hitchhiker thumbs, so like my thumbs bend like backwards like that, so I can get away with it. But if you don't and your thumb only goes up as far as that, like you're gonna really damage yourself doing that. So for me, the most comfortable way for you guys to learn to play if you're just starting out now is try and get your wrist in a comfortable position, you know, your palm of your hand up against the neck of your guitar so you can kind of hold it like that, is what I would advise, definitely. But if you just give me a sec, let's go back to that question from Clapnut. For improvement on the videos, is making tabs hard? Yeah, to an extent. It really depends. I mean, if you're making tabs from ear, yes, because you don't know whether, for example, because obviously your 7th fret on your 6th string is the same note as the 2nd fret on your 5th string. So when you're writing down tabs, it's a case of trying to figure out where it is, you know, which note is being played at the time. So, hello Mel, welcome. It's trying to figure out where the song's being played and trying to hear the note. Reading tablature isn't too bad. I personally prefer to read tab, but writing your own tab can be quite difficult. But if it's a song you've written, then obviously it's easy. And if you know how to play the song, then again, it's easy to do. But if you're trying to write down tab from a song that you don't know how to play, to learn how to play it that way, that is quite difficult. I would definitely say that's quite tricky, because I do that quite often when I'm making videos for you guys. I write down the tab as I hear it and try and transpose it into the songs for you. Hopefully. Maybe you can make 2 videos for a tutorial. One where you explain the tutorial like you always do, and another having you play along with tabs on the screen. Absolutely. That's definitely something I could look into now that I've got my laptop up and running. If I could figure out a way to do that, to create an animation of the tabs running along the bottom of the screen, so you guys can see that, then that's definitely something that I will do. You know, as long as I can figure out how to do it, then yeah. So I think that would help. I think actually, yeah, doing that, because then not only can you see what I'm doing on the guitar, you can also have a kind of tab at the bottom. Another one. How long did it take you to play proper guitar? Okay. It really depends. I mean, when you say proper guitar, do you mean like be able to play like a few songs, like quite comfortably, or do you mean just be able to play a song? Because for my first song on guitar, like I probably got it down in like a few weeks. Oh, perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I got my first song down in like a few weeks. For most of you that have been with the channel for a long time, is "Hurt" by Johnny Cash. To get to a point where I was comfortable with chords, and comfortable with kind of seeing a song and kind of like A major / D chord, stuff like that. At least kind of 6 months to a year for me, because I wasn't playing all the time. You know, I was at school and everything like that when I first started. Oh yes, clap that, nice. So for me, it took me for about 6 months to a year before I was quite confident in strumming different chords and doing my chord changes along with the song. You know, if I put on a song, to be able to play along with it, maybe about 6 months to a year. You know, not perfectly, still making little mistakes here and there, but you know, to a point where I was comfortable enough that I could put a song on and play. But comfortable enough to play in front of people was probably about a year and a half before I'd pick up my guitar and kind of play a few songs for people. So yeah, but then again, like I say, I didn't play guitar as often as I would like to have done. You know, because I was working and I was at school and I had all these other things going on. So, um, it's just a case of how long you practice for and how much you put into it is how much you'll get out of it. Is the best way to do it. I know it sounds like a total cliche, but it's true. You know, if you sit and you practice for like a half an hour to an hour every day, like in the matter of weeks, you will improve massively. You know, and once you start hitting muscle memory, is when you really start to really kind of play well. But I had a very strange technique. Okay, when I first started learning guitar, and this is honest to God true, is I used to blindfold myself. Okay, I used to blindfold myself when I was playing guitar and try and figure out where the chords were. Okay, and learn all my chords that way, so that I wasn't at a point where I was going, right, okay, so here's your A minor, and here's your E minor. Okay, then I've got, you know, maybe an F in there. You know, you don't want to be looking at your guitar kind of constantly. So I blindfolded myself and taught myself to play Lone Talius comfortable with anytime soon or in the future. Yeah, if you post that onto my request video, or on my Twitter account at Chris Adams 1993. I will add it to my list because I do have an online list of all the tutorials that I have, and I will add that to there. So if you make sure you hit that up on Twitter or go onto my channel, scroll down and you'll find my request video and stick it on there. So I have a permanent note of it. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Dommy? How you doing? So yeah, that's one of the things I did when I was learning guitar. You know, I blindfolded myself, but then that also means I can play guitar behind my head and stuff, and I don't look at the guitar. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not really feeling very well at the moment, unfortunately. You know, I've not been what it is like Asian level. No, I'm totally serious. I totally learned how to play guitar blindfolded. I had a couple of lessons from one of my really good friends, my best friend, when I was first starting guitar, and then after that, I kind of picked it up and was self-taught from that point. But yeah, so I did. I genuinely learned how to play guitar in the dark and blindfolded, so that I could learn where the chords were and play using muscle memory rather than focusing on what I'm doing all the time. Because if I know I have to go from an A minor to a C to a G to a D, I learned how to do that without looking at the guitar or even thinking about it. You know, your muscles just remember what that shape is, and as long as your kind of brain tells it to do that, you'll be fine. So that's how I learned. It's very bizarre, and when I tell people, they're like, "That's nuts," but it's pretty cool. It makes for some pretty cool party tricks because you can blindfold yourself and still be able to play guitar, and you can play the guitar behind your head. Yes, I was saying this earlier in the live stream, Dommy, is that I'm looking at putting up tutorials from the Vertigo album because the way I've been trying to run this channel is going off my request video and going off my Twitter and stuff like that, whichever ones have the most amount of likes is the videos I'm doing. And obviously a lot of the older Eden songs are the ones I've got a lot of comments, a lot of likes and stuff, but then you know, their comments from like 7, 8, 9 months ago when I was, you know, was away on deployment and stuff like that. So realistically, I think I'm going to start looking. I need to finish up part 2 of Teenage Dream, and then I'm going to start moving on to the Vertigo album and start getting some uploads from there because I know you guys are really anxious for it. So that's going to be my next port of call is get onto that album. And I think what I'll probably do, unless there's any particular ones that you guys want to see first, is I'll probably just work my way through the album. You know, just do each song as it appears in the album. But obviously, if there's any songs in particular you guys want to see first or anything, nope, I haven't. I haven't. What kind of stuff is it? You know, do you like it or? Yeah, there's a song called Nowhere Else. It's amazing. I'll definitely have to check that out. I'll definitely have to check that out. Oh. Yeah, this is all stuff I'll definitely look into. How do you even play that? Oh. Does anyone remember how to play Blackbird? Like, you know? Man, I haven't played that in so long. Does anyone know how to play Blackbird? Does anyone remember that? Like, I done a tutorial for that like 2 years ago, and I've totally forgotten it. So now someone said the Beatles, I was like, oh, I used to know how to play Blackbird. Like, I will get this. Oh. Anybody? Anyone remember what to do at that point? Because I'm really struggling to remember it. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's really annoying. Because it's going to sound horrendous as well. For anyone that just joins the stream, I'm just going to like, I swear I know what I'm doing. That's kind of frustrating now, because I'm going to have to try and figure it out. But does anyone remember that? Does anyone remember how to play Blackbird? Anybody going to help me out? I could do the chord shapes if I can remember. Yes, please do. Nope. That's really going to annoy me now, because I've totally forgotten that last bit. Oh, I'm really enjoying your tutorials, but could you please play the whole song before you start the tutorial in your upcoming videos? Yeah, I mean, this is something that people have mentioned to me in the past about doing. Is taking a song that I'm going to do a tutorial for and doing a full playthrough of the song. The only issue with that is if you take an average song, we'll say it's maybe 3.5 minutes long. Okay, you know, uploading videos, I think the maximum I can load is like 15 minutes, potentially. I think that's what my limit is, at the moment. So, if I do a full playthrough of a song that's maybe 3.5 minutes long, you know, that's giving me quite a short time limit. Yeah, for me it does, because I don't know what I'm doing and it's annoying me. But yeah, it's 5th string, 5th fret, 2nd string, 8th fret, 5th string, 5th fret, and 2nd string, 8th. Did you say? Let's have a look. 2nd string, 8th fret. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm happy with that. Maybe you could do something like that dude Kyle Hoffer, post a video of a cover of a song you will teach us, and then a day after the cover, you post a tutorial. Yeah, that's definitely something I could do. Absolutely. But the problem is I keep getting in trouble for copyright. Okay, I keep getting copyright infringements on my videos for doing covers of songs because I don't understand how copyright works. Like whether I have to give like credit to, you know, whatever. It's like in my last stream, I'm not even joking. In my last stream, I played a little section of One by Metallica. Okay, on the guitar, I played like a small 30-second clip of it, you know, because people were asking me what kind of songs I learned when I first started playing guitar, and they copyright infringe me, and I'm having to go through like a process of where I have to dispute it because I'm like I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just playing the guitar. Like, how am I supposed to teach anybody how to play a song if every time I play a song I just get done for it? You know, on other videos I've been done for it because I've had the song in the background, or I've, you know, if you've seen my drunken guitar video, God, you know, I was singing Toto by Africa with my sunglasses on at like midnight because, you know, that's what I do. But yeah, I'll do it. Like, I'll just post these covers and I will look it up. I'll speak to my partners up at Freedom and be like, yo, you know, help me out here because I keep getting done for copyright. But that's a good idea. If I put a cover of me playing the song and then the next day put a tutorial up, or, you know, it's just a case of trying to find time because I do work full time. And then trying to find the time to do my videos and stuff like that is quite difficult because I work night shifts. So at the moment I work from 9:30 at night through till 7:30 in the morning, and then I go to sleep. And then on a Tuesday I'm like, right, I need to try and get this video done. So I've got to sit and do a video and then upload it and then try and like edit it and do all these other things. And you know, it's just trying to find the time, you know, to start pumping out covers as well as tutorials and stuff. It's going to be quite different. But if you post stuff from the vertical, it might get copyrighted because he's doing music full time. Yeah, I mean, I will look up what his publishers are, and I will give like, you know, I'll write something in the description. You know, music used by whatever Eden's cover people, whoever it is that he does his music through, and do it that way. But another thing I did mention earlier in the video, earlier in this live stream, is that I am looking to change the name of my channel. You know, I'm going to post a video about this at some point in the near future, and see, you know, if you guys have any good suggestions, because I just think my full name is, you know, it's not really telling anybody what this channel is all about. Maybe mail his business address and ask. Yes, that's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad shout. If I do it that way. But yeah, because obviously when I made this channel, I just put it down as my full name. You know, I didn't expect it to go anywhere. But the thing in my head that I'm stressing about is like, well, if I change my channel name now that I've got like 4,500 subscribers, are people gonna not? Doesn't he make music by himself and produce it and stuff? I'm not entirely sure whether it's himself, whether he's the producer or the record company or the label. You know, everything's all copyrighted and stuff at the moment, so I'm not entirely sure. But my only concern with changing my name is that people aren't going to then be able to find my guitar videos, because they'll be like typing in Christopher Daniel Adams and then I'll be under something else and they might not find it. I don't know how it's all going to work, but I'm going to post a video up about it and get some responses from you guys, what you think. I mean, I'm looking to go for like Adams guitar tutorials or Adams guitar, something like that, you know, because in my channel, a subscriber created me my banner. Like when I first started doing YouTube videos, one of my subscribers made that Adams guitar thing. That's also in my intro. So I'm thinking about going along that kind of line. But what do you guys think? Have any of you got any ideas? What do you think a good name would be? You know, I just want to put it out there, and whatever gets the highest amount of comments, I'll change it, even if it's something silly. Actually, most of the time, if you change your name and somebody searches the old name, the channel with the new name will still pop up. Oh, that's okay then. That's great then. I'll do that. In case you're wondering why this doesn't have a label on it, is because obviously I'm not well, so this is my juice, so that my flatmate doesn't drink it and then they get ill also. Just in case anyone was wondering that why it doesn't have a strap on it, like whereas this one does, so we can differentiate so that my flatmate doesn't get my turbo AIDS and illness, because it's horrible. It also means I can't smoke as well, which is really bad. He's under Astral Works label. Juice. Okay. Yes, this is for me being Scottish, this is juice, right? This is a bottle of juice. I know to a lot of you guys it'll be pop or soda or whatever else, but to me it's a bottle of juice. Like I know for you, like fruit juice, like pineapple juice or apple juice, but to me this is a bottle of juice. Right? That's a bottle of juice. Well, it was a bottle of juice, but I drank it. I know us Scottish people, we talk weird. Okay, I'm sorry. Speaking of which, where's everybody from? You know, we had a couple of guys from Brazil, Romania, and stuff like that last time in the chat. So where are you guys all from? I just find it so fascinating when I find out like that people are from like different parts of the world, like Croatia. Yeah, I know Croatia. I know Croatia. That's crazy. Croatia. I swear my mum might have went on holiday there a couple of years ago. And India, yeah, clapping up, India. Crazy, man. And I'm over here in the UK, where it's just raining and it's cold all the time. And we have Theresa May. Yay. Yeah, I just think it's class that, you know, these videos are, yeah. Croatia is pretty close, yeah, I think. I don't know, my geography is really bad. My geography is horrendous. Like, even in the UK where I live, like, I know Scottish geography. Okay, like, I know where that is. PewDiePie. PewDiePie, is he British? I didn't know that. I thought he was American. Oh. Swedish. Oh, there you go. That I'm also wrong. He is Swedish. Yes, he is Swedish. Yeah, I remember one of his videos talking about that, like a long time ago. I don't follow PewDiePie. I often see his videos, but I'm not like subscribed. He lives in the UK. I didn't know that. We have KSI. If anyone here is a fan of KSI, he's from the UK. I've met him before. You know, a long time ago, but he's a pretty big YouTuber. I think he's on like 17 or 18 million subscribers or something crazy like that. But you know, geography wise, like I was saying, I'm really bad at geography. Like, I know where London is. I know where Cornwall is because that's where I live. But we got T series. Yeah. Oh, it was just like an event, like a book event. Excuse me. Where you just pay, and you get to go there and say hello, and it gives you a book. Nothing exciting. I can't say, you know, I was out in the street one day and we just bumped into each other like, yo, KSI, what's up? Yeah, unfortunately, that never happened. But it's one of those, you know. KSI. Cornwall. Yeah, Cornwall's cool. I like Cornwall. It reminds me of Scotland a lot. Because there's lots of hills, there's lots of countryside, and the weather's pretty bad. So, and the accent's strange as well. But Scotland is the place to be. Alright, I love Scotland. I'm so patriotic, it's ridiculous. But yeah, so I mean the channel's going okay. You know, I'm just glad to be back and doing videos, and the reason I'm doing these live streams every weekend is just so that we can sit down and have a general chat, because I don't want to lose this. You know, I like sitting down and having a chat with you and just, you know, it's interesting for me. You know, you guys can say what you need to say. Excuse me. If you have any questions, you know they're going to be answered because I'm sat here talking to you. You know, and this is something I will do. Yeah, Ireland. I've always wanted to go to Ireland. Like, no joke. I've always wanted to go to Ireland. I just never have. But yeah, I want to maintain this all the time. You know, no matter how big this channel gets, you know, I don't want to be one of those YouTubers, because I've seen it happen before, where somebody ends up, really hitting it big time on YouTube. They're starting to. I know. Well, there is. I mean, I've got Clapnut. I remember Clapnut from years ago, literally years ago. I was still with my ex-fiance back when Clapnut was watching these videos. So that goes to show how long it's been. Um, you know, so for me, it's just a case of Pete putting my videos up, and maybe they'll notice, and maybe it'll pop up on their internet sometime, and they'll go, "Oh yeah, I remember that guy." But for me, I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that hits it big time and starts, you know, getting big and getting, 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, or whatever, and getting all these views, and then losing the reason why I'm doing this in the first place. I'm doing this in the first place because I like to sit here and teach you guys anything that I have learned on guitar. I'm not I'm not by any mean of the word a guitar teacher. I would never say that I can teach people how to play the guitar. I will just teach you the way that I learn. Okay, I will just give you advice. I will give you tips. I will show you how to play the songs. All right. If you want to know how to play an A chord, I will say, right, there's an A chord. This is how I play an A chord. Some people play an A chord like that. Some people play an A chord like that. But I'll just show you the way I play it and be like, yeah, there's your A chord. That's how to do it. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know what I'm talking about all the time. I just show you guys from what knowledge I have. I'm self-taught. So I can't tell you what a D sus suspended up to semitones is. I don't know. I can just teach you from what I know. And I want to break it down and make things as simple as possible because, like I've said in my previous videos, is when you're trying to learn guitar as a starting out, person, and you're watching a video and they're like, right, okay, so the chord progression for this song is you're going to take a C, you're going to take a G, then you're going to go for a D, and then you're going to go for this bar chord here. You're like, right, that's great, but I don't know how to play that. Like, I don't know, how do I do a C? How do you do a G? A D, this, what even, That's why I'll break it down. And it might be frustrating for all you guys out there that are, a little bit more advanced at playing. You're comfortable. You know what an F, C, G, D is and stuff like that. But it's for the people out there who are just starting out. That doesn't know what a D chord is and how to play it. Or they're getting that muty sound that we all know and love so well. So that's why I break things down. I'll break things down. I'll keep things as simple as I can because I want you guys to learn. Because for me, playing guitar is just phenomenal. I enjoy it. It's good fun. A lot of my mates play guitar, so we'll have a couple of beers one night, get the guitars out, and we can all just do our own thing. So for me, that's why I do it, because I enjoy having the interaction with you. That's why I sit here and talk to you. And no matter how big this channel gets, if it does, yeah, The Last of Us, yeah. Is that from The Last of Us 2? What's the name of the song? The theme song that played in the trailer. I remember doing a tutorial for that, but I can't remember what the song's called. So long ago. Nah, the first one. Oh, no, I don't think I got a tutorial up for that. I didn't realize. Yeah, I'll need to look it up. But, no matter if this channel gets big, right? If this channel gets bigger, if this channel, I'm already at 4,000, nearly 700 subscribers, 4,700 subscribers. I've nearly hit 1 million overall views, But to me, whether I have 4,700 subscribers or 47,000 subscribers or 470,000, it doesn't matter to me, because at the end of the day, I want to keep this open. I want to make sure that you guys feel appreciated. Obviously, tutorials wise, it's kind of difficult keeping up with all the tutorials I'm getting requested at the moment. Imagine if I had 40,000 people commenting like, oh, am I gay? No. No, I'm not gay. I am straight. Why do you ask? Not that there's anything wrong with being gay, I'm just not. Considering earlier in the stream I was talking about, oh, I look like it. Oh, thanks. I can't quite understand how you can tell if a person is homosexual by looking at them, but that's up to you. If that's yeah, and that's the thing is I appreciate everything. I appreciate every comment, every message, everything that I get from you guys. It means the world. It really does, because at the end of the day, if you wake up one day and you're having a bad day and you read a comment saying, you know, welcome back, really missed you, and oh, this tutorial really helped, or my first song, I learned it through you, or whatever, it means a lot, you know? No, no one's taking it as an insult, you know? It's just, all I'm saying to you is how can you make an assumption that someone, on someone's sexuality based on the way they look? Like, I just don't see how that's possible, you know? There's nothing wrong with being a homosexual. If you're gay, you're gay. If you're not, you're not. I'm just not. Yeah, exactly. Okay, it's cool, right? Everyone, just chill, chill, everybody. All right, it's all good. It's a joke. It's fine. Okay, it's just you got to be careful nowadays. Okay, you really do, because it is this time in this 21st century. I don't know what it's like with you guys. They need some milk. You know, where you guys live, you've got to be really careful with what you say. Okay, because you can offend people. Right? I'm not offended. I have been called so much worse in my time, so don't worry about it. But unfortunately, you know, if you're a homosexual, I'm not, so it's not gonna happen, I'm afraid. Um, but hey ho, I, I'm no, I'm into girls. One of them's in this chat, actually. I like women too. I also like women. Exactly. If he came in here and it was like, "Yo, dude, you're gay," and blah, blah, yeah, that's different. But he asked a simple question. I can understand why people would ask. But anyway, swiftly moving on from that. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. So if this channel does get bigger, it will be more difficult to try to maintain this level of communication with you guys. But I will do what I can. I will continue to do live streams. I will continue to look through all the comments and try my best to reply to every comment that I get. Because it's important. My channel, okay, I do guitar tutorials and videos, basically helping people to learn guitar. What's the hardest song I know? It really depends what you would mean. My favorite song, as in to play on guitar or just in general? Hardest song I know. I don't know. I don't know what I would classify. Yeah, exactly. I will remember all of you. I will. My favorite song in general is probably. I like Cliffs of Dover by Eric Clapton. I think that's a phenomenal guitar song. I also like the Top Gun theme tune played on guitar. I'm a big Tenacious D fan. I like Ed Sheeran, Michael Bublé. Like, I don't really have a favorite, so it's kind of difficult for me to answer that. But nice, yeah. If I had to pick an actual all-time favorite song, would probably be Loch Lomond by Runrig. I cannot play Cliffs of Dover, no. And I do like Eden. Yes, I do like Eden. I do like his music. You know, I don't listen to him frequently. No, I'm Scottish. I know it sounds slightly Irish, but no, I'm Scottish. Um, I don't listen to Eden very frequently. You know, it's not an artist that I listen to every day. I look Irish, yeah. Um, but no, I do enjoy listening to his songs. I do enjoy listening to it, like the new album. I do enjoy sticking that on. You know, if I'm doing the washing up or anything like that, then I will put it on, um, just to listen to. But for me, the hardest song, I can't really think of like the hardest song that I know how to play. There's ones that are a bit more technical, but I wouldn't say that they were a struggle to play, So it's quite difficult to answer that. But then I don't know a lot of kind of fast paced stuff. You and Conor getting into an argument would be entertaining. Oh, is in like Conor McGregor? Him with the weird walk thing that he does when he goes into the octagon, the UFC fighter. Yeah, no, I don't think having an argument with him would be very good because he'd probably punch me and I'd probably have my face would be caved inwards and that would just not be pleasant. What do you mean by technical songs? Like Cliffs of Dover, okay, things that are quite fast paced that have got a lot of, soloing and he looks like Balder from God of War. Pretty much, yeah. So for me, I don't know a lot of fast-paced technical songs that are constantly changing key and moving up and down the whole neck of the guitar at lightning speed. For me, it's more about playing slower-paced songs that you guys are familiar with, that people around me are familiar with. Songs I enjoy to play. My mate Scotty, who I might do a couple of videos with, he is a very technical, fast-playing guitarist. He plays a lot of solos. He does all the, all this kind of mad stuff, because me and him are doing a lot of, yeah, he does. He's incredibly good at guitar. It's not even funny. So we do a lot of songs together. Like I'll be playing, what's my favourite food? Haggis, obviously. Haggis, neeps and tatties. What about you? What's your favourite food? French fries. Oh, as in, I think I know what they are. They're like chips, are they? Like, yeah. French fries. French fries are good. Okay, I like barbecue sauce. Like, if you go to Mackey's, like, Mackie D's, McDonald's, and get yourself like a Big Mac and some fries with some barbecue sauce. That's what it's all about. Like 1 o'clock in the morning, just go for a drive to Mackey's just to make yourself feel better. How do you play harmonics? Okay. Are we just talking about harmonics in general? Yeah. Or are you wanting more like technical things like pinch harmonics, because it's going to be really difficult to do that on a guitar, on acoustic guitar. Favorite drink? Iron Brew is my favorite, followed closely by Dr. Pepper. Do you have Ligma? What's Ligma? What's that? I don't know what that is. Ligma, oh, why did I not see that one coming? Honestly. Ninja died of Ligma. Oh man, I should have seen that one coming. Fair enough. Okay, but I have been doing this for an hour and a half now. All right, sorry. I can't even remember what you asked me. 2 seconds. Let me just check the messages and see what you're saying. Harmonics. Back to the harmonics. Do you play any video games? Yes, I play lots of video games. I am a big gamer. If I was to turn my camera around, you'd see my PS4 turned on. PS4 went to rest more than 10 minutes. Oh god, that's not what you want. PS4. Anybody here on PS4? Anybody play PS4? Okay, I have, from what I can see currently, Just Cause 3, Diablo 3, Skyrim, The Evil Within, Call of Duty World War 2, FIFA 18, Fallout 4, The Witcher 3, Fallout 4 again, just in case my first copy. Oh, Centurion! Hey man, how you doing? And then I've also got Horizon Zero Dawn, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Destiny 1, Destiny 2, Need for Speed, UFC 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Resident Evil. I have lots. What's my favourite game? I will be getting Red Dead Redemption 2, yes. Conor McGregor will win, definitely. But back to the question that somebody asked me a couple of minutes ago is harmonics. Okay, the easiest harmonics to play, if you have your guitar, without a capo on it, Nah, Conor McGregor. I reckon Conor's going to win. As long as he doesn't take it to the ground. Okay, if he doesn't take it to the ground and he keeps up on his feet, he'll be alright. Because Conor definitely fights better on his feet. So if you get to your 12th fret, okay, so that's the one with the 2 dots. Hey, how's it going? And then you just kind of place your finger on the string right above where the fret bar is. Okay, so right above this fret bar here, this metal bar here. Place your finger on the string. Don't push it down, just touching the string. That is a harmonic. Okay, so that's the easiest way to play them. So you can play that on the 12, you can play it on the 5, and you can play it on the 7. They're your easiest ones. And I am very good, mate. I'm very good indeed. I'm not feeling very well, but all is good. However, I do have a laptop, so if you are still doing D&D, let me know, so I can get signed up to that. I don't want to scare you, dude, but there is a skeleton inside you. Yes, there is. Hey, Patch, what's up? Where you at? Who is it? Who's Master 1 Ace 1? Because you obviously know me. Because you call me Patch. Yeah, you're still doing Roll20 or D20 or whatever it's called on laptop. Oh, it's Blackie. Nice, bro. How you doing? I'm down in Cornwall, man. I'm based down in Culdrose now. The very bottom of the country. What about yourself? Where are you at? No, I've been, this is in a series of live streams that I'm doing at weekends. This is where, nice. No, I've been doing this is my 3rd time in a series, but I think it's my 4th time in total. Join Protector end of October, currently doing 103. Ah, nice. Hang on, sorry, I'm just trying to keep an eye on these messages. Roll20, yes, that's it. Roll20, yeah. Oh, it can't be that bad. Is it your 103's course, is that? So you can go on the gangway and do all that fun stuff. I'm from Scotland. That's what country I'm from. I'm currently living in England, but originally I'm from Scotland. India, nice. I have another person in here who's oh, that is fantastic news, Accelerator. I'm really glad that's helped out and you're coming through the other side. I personally know what it's like to go through depression. Okay, it is exceptionally hard, you know, so to know that I've helped you even a little bit, it makes me really happy. So honestly, that's fantastic news, and I'm really glad that that's helped you out. And honestly, I'm so proud of you for making it through it, because I know how hard it is. All right, so I can imagine it would be. What's my favourite movie? Okay, I could answer the traditional Scottish person answer and say Braveheart, but for me, my favourite movie is Moana. Has anyone seen Moana, the Disney movie? That's like my all-time favourite movie. My name is Arnav Bhattacharya. Bhattacharya? I love Moana. Moana, I have the DVD literally sat over there. I'm a big fan. My best friend has a child? Does this answer your question? So, and you know what? I'm a massive Disney fan, okay? I am not afraid to say that I ever trying metal on guitar. Yeah, like what? What kind of stuff? Yeah, Disney movies are awesome, alright? Don't diss Disney movies. 30%. Okay, I'll take 30%. That means I'm almost a third right. I can deal with that. Favorite Disney song? Okay, probably if I had to pick one, it would be the bare necessities from the Jungle Book. Because I used to watch the Jungle Book all the time when I was away and when I was a kid. So that for me's got to be definitely up there. Oh no. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. I've got Frozen as well. I'm not even joking here. I'll show you. Wait now. See? I also own Frozen because, you know, Frozen is class and it only cost me £4. Oh no. You can't be singing the song if you've never seen the film. That's shocking. Never let it go, that's it. Never let go. It's all about Elsa and that, innit? What do you think? What do you think? What? Of course. To be honest, I'm a fan of both. I am a fan of both. The Joker movie. For me, the most anticipated thing for me is like Harry Potter film coming out very soon. Because I am a big Harry Potter nerd. So that's my like thing for this year is like I'm totally buzzing about that. I already have you. I'm sure I have you on PS4. Don't I, Centurion? Do I have you? I'm gonna try and add you. Because I think I have you. Yes, I do have you. Centurion 91. It's all right. It is good. I enjoy it. I mean, I'm definitely obviously I prefer the originals, but you know. Oh, heroes and villains. Okay, a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on this, but I really like Spider-Man. Okay, I think it's like the dream for me. Like, could you imagine just like one day being able to like climb up walls and stuff and like swing about? I mean, I'd be really annoyed to think that you know what some guy has to go along and clean up or some girl has to go and clean up all these webs like constantly. Like imagine if you're just in your office one day and like somebody's just like and just like scooshes web all over your window and you've got to like call the window cleaners in like every day just because you know. But that by the point. Like I would love to be Spider-Man. I think that'd be awesome. Carnage, yeah, I agree. Carnage is pretty awesome. Um, you know, if I was Spider Man, I would help nobody. Just chill out by yourself, swinging about, doing your own thing. Use it to pick up girls, literally. Sorted. Um, as far as bad guys, I think for me, I could be the new Peter Parker. It depends which one, because the first one I really liked Tobey Maguire that played him. And Hancock, yeah, be Hancock. That'd be awesome. Just be like I don't care about anyone. So, um, but villain wise, like Doc Ock, I think that was really. I'd be in the UFC. Have you got the new Spider-Man game? No, I don't. Not yet. Not yet. I am looking to get it though. Um. So yes, Mel, do you want to FaceTime me later? I'm going to ask you in front of all these people so that you feel bad and have to say yes. Yeah, I have seen it. I've seen gameplay for it. It does look pretty pretty epic. I am really wanting to get it, but monies and stuff. Gotta wait till Friday. Gotta wait till payday. Yeah, I like Doc Ock because I like the whole fact that he was originally trying to do good, and then he got like all messed up in the head, and then his like little chip broke, and then he was like, "I'm really bad, but then I'm really good, but then I'm really bad," and then at the end he's just like, "Oh, I'm gonna," like for me that's a big thing. Bring on Friday payday. Exactly. I think that's what everybody's waiting for, and we get a 2% as well, so we all get a nice big pay rise at the end of this month. Booyah! So, because it's been backdated till April as well. Yeah, yeah, we get a 2% pay rise, right, this month, but it's been backdated all the way to April, so you should get like at least an extra 200 odd quid in your bank. Make a joke. All the monies. I don't know. I don't really know any jokes. Yeah, standard. I like Loki as a villain and Quicksilver as a hero. Yeah, Loki, I really like Loki. I think he's really interesting, and I like how he's kind of like swinging between being good and bad all the time. I think that's really awesome. A joke. Okay, I'm trying to think of jokes that I can say on here that I won't get in trouble for. Um, I don't know. I don't really know any that I won't get in trouble for. So, why are all pills white? I don't know. Why are all pills white? Anticipation. Because they work. Ooh. 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 Okay. Right, okay, that's okay then. I was gonna say that that's just like kind of borderline, like you might get in trouble for that. Like I'm just trying to be as careful as I can with what I say. um any jokes that I can think of that won't get me in trouble. Favorite DC hero and villain? The Joker. Definitely the Joker as a villain because he is just amazingly psychotic. Like I think he's fascinating as a person. Like I've had a massive thing about psychopaths and sociopaths like ever since I was a kid. I find them really fascinating. I find them really interesting. So seeing the Joker, yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can his madness is just on another level and trying to put yourself in his head is just like class. As far as heroes go, wouldn't really say I had one, to be honest. For me, it's all about the Joker. If I'm ever going in DC kind of worlds and I'm ever going in that kind of line, I will always focus it on the Joker. The Riddler, yeah, he's interesting. He comes up with interesting things. I love riddles and I like puzzles and stuff like that. But no, the Joker is definitely a favorite of mine. Yeah, I agree. Definitely. Why? Ugh. He needs some soy. I don't get it. What does that mean? Um. Is anybody here offended by adult jokes? Read this. Shovro. Shovro. Favorite Bollywood movie? I don't know. I've never seen Bollywood. I've never seen a Bollywood movie before, so I don't know. No. Shovro. Shovro. What is going on? I'm so confused. Do an impression of Batman. No. I'm not trying to do an impression of Batman because I'll just make an idiot out of myself. I do have one. I have several, but I'm just trying to make sure that nobody here is going to be offended by it and I'm going to get into trouble. Because I don't want to get into trouble. I'm already in trouble with YouTube at the moment, so I don't want to get into more trouble. No, I'm 15, I'm right. Creepy face, right? I don't know, how do you do a creepy face, like? That's just weird. Like one of those guys, do you know what I always find is really bizarre? When you're in like a nightclub, you know, you won't know because you're 15, but when you're like 18 or 21, depending on where you're from, and you go to a nightclub, there's always, that was perverted. There's always a guy that sits in the corner that does stare at you like that. I'm not joking. There's always a guy who has like a hoodie on. Right, bear with me. I'll get a hoodie and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hang on. All about my Adidas hoodies, right? So, there's always this guy that's kind of just there, like, just watching people. It's really bizarre. But I don't know how to do creepy. Like, I just look weird when I do stuff like that. So, but, yeah. And the reason my voice sounds like this, I don't know. I don't know why there is, but there is always someone there. No word of a lie. You'll be up on the dance floor. Hey, welcome back. Just saw a live stream, so with so less people, so I thought about joining in. Oh, I'm from Scotland. I'm from the UK. Yeah, I know it's not you, Josh. Don't worry. But like, you'll be up on the dance floor, right? So you're a couple of drinks in, you know, you've had your rum and you're shaking your booty, you're doing your thing, and all of a sudden you just kind of feel somebody staring at you, and you turn around and there's just this guy. He's like, and then like, so you try not to make eye contact with them, and then you go to the bar to buy another drink, and you can like feel them just like breathing on you and that. Shake that booty. You got to shake the booty. You got to do that twerky thing that Miley Cyrus tries to do but can't do. Give them a left hook. Yeah, see, unfortunately, due to the job that I'm in, I can't go around hooking people because I get into trouble if I do that. So, and I can't do that. As much as I would love to. But what you do is you wait for them to touch you first, and then you can hook them and get away with it. Because you're like, well, self-defense. Get a hooker then. Boom, cracking out all the jokes. I love it. Good PG-12 joke. Why did James left his job at Coca-Cola? Because it was so depressing. So depressing. I love it. I want to talk with you. I want to sing a song for you. You want to sing a song for me? Okay. Rohit Rahan Shavro. Alright. Do you have Twitter? If you have Twitter, hit me up on Twitter and I'll play the guitar and you can sing a song and it'll be awesome. As a friend or a new subscriber, hashtag not gay. Okay, hashtag also not gay. We've had this discussion already. Instagram, I do not have Instagram, I'm afraid. Yes, hit me up on Twitter, okay? It's at ChrisAdams1993. You're streaming on Twitch. Hashtag I am Edge Gamer. Okay, could you... I'm trying to think how I'm going to write. I need to write this down. Give me a second. How are you going to know if it's me when I tweet you? Tell me it's you. Just be like, dude, it's Drake from the live stream. And I'll be like, yo, what's up? Right, hang on. I'm getting a pen right now. Well, I have paper, but I also need a pen. Does this pen work? Right, okay, hang on. Right. Okay, right. Let me just write this down. Okay, hang on. Twitter names. Right, hang on. Everybody give me your Twitter names. Give me your Twitter names. I will add you on Twitter. Because the messages only come up for like a few seconds. And it's really hard to try and read them all really, really quickly. Let's see if I can like open it. Figure out how to do that. Live chat. Okay. At I am Edge Gamer. I've got that. Anybody else? I need to open a new one and I can't think of a name. Give me a name, dude. I don't know. Why not like I am Drake at PewDiePie or something. Drake I am. I don't know. No, but it says your name on here is Drake when you come up in the little chat. Be creative. How about Shabba Ding Dong? There you go. I guarantee that name's not taken. Shabba Ding Dong. I opened it on here to get more subs with Drake's pick and name. So you're pretending to be someone. Oh dear, that's not good. Shouldn't do that. Get in trouble. I have a gaming channel with 96 subs. I won't tell the name because it's mean of me if I promote my channel on another stream. Creepy face, right? No, tell me. Tell me what it is. Tell everyone in this chat. There's 9 of us here, okay? Including me, there's 10. Alright, I'll subscribe to you. Tell me what is the name of your channel. I will subscribe to you. You're more than happy to promote your channel here. I don't care. I'm happy for you to do that. Actually, Edge Gamer, right. So, YouTube, Edge Gamer. Hang on. Edge Gamer. No problem, right. I might be able to help you out with something. Are you currently monetized on YouTube? I like posting videos regularly and stuff because I might be able to help you out. Oh, you need to have 1,000 subs to be monetized now? That's crazy. I was gonna say I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Cause I was monetized when I only had like a few hundred. Maybe they've changed it recently. I don't know. Okay, well, what I'll do is I will subscribe to you. Favorite British singer? Like individual singer or like a band? As a singer, probably Rod Stewart, because I've met Rod Stewart a few times. But my favourite band is either Runrig or Bullet for My Valentine. I don't know if any of you guys will be familiar with that. But yeah, back to Edge Gamer. You need 4,000 hours of watch time. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot of hours. I don't even know. I think I have that much. I don't even know. 4,000 hours. That's insane. 4,000 hours. Yep, and 1K subs. Man. That's mental. Well, what I can do is I'm more than happy to try and help out anyone I can. Let me go back and speak to my partners and see if I can try and help everybody out here if anyone's needing. Dude, spell out your Twitter. I'll write it down. Okay, so it's at the at sign Chris Adams 1993. There's my Twitter at Chris Adams 1993. So CHRISADAMS 1993. Chris Adams 1993. Tell you something about Scottish people. Okay, we're crazy. We are aggressive. We drink a lot. We love Braveheart. We wear multi skirts. Oh yeah. Oh aye. Oh aye. We're strong. We are. You ever seen the caber toss? Only one S in the Chris. So CHRISADAMS 1993. Yeah. We're mostly ginger, and we have very strange names like Hamish McGregor McCulloch McTavish, or Angus William, and we chase haggis all the time. And we all drink iron brew as well. McGregor, yeah. McGregor is a normal, it's usually a Scottish name, but obviously Mr. McGregor from Ireland has that. What else about Scottish folk? When people do impressions of us, they always make us sound really angry. They're like, so if you say to somebody that's not Scottish to do a Scottish impression, it usually sounds something like this. Oh, hi, I'm away down the loch for a wee drink, eh? But the thing is, nobody in Scotland talks like that. Like, at all. So, if you're going to try and do an impression of a Scottish person, the best way to do it is just pretend that you're about 6 pints in. Alright, you've had about 6 pints, and you're quite angry. Not too angry, but you're just a little bit angry, and roll your R's as well. So, that's the best way to do it. Like, instead of saying, like, a burger, it's a burger. So, like me during the D&D campaign, yes, when you were with a little dwarf, when we had to go find his brother, just overly emphasising the anger. But, yeah, I mean, it's one of those, you know, we struggle saying certain things, because obviously the way we roll our R's, so instead of saying purple, we say purple, or worm, as in like a worm. Edge Gamer, hey, how's it going? Do you carry swords? We also do say water without the T, that's right, Mel, we do, aye. No, not on like a daily basis. No, it's not like I nip down to the local spar carrying a broadsword, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't wear a kilt all the time, you know, I've got my cottons on, I've got my trackies on. So, unfortunately, yes, it's the channel. Welcome, welcome. Let me sort something out for you. I will see if I can get you involved with my partners, and we'll see if we can try and help your channel out a little bit. Alright, I'll see what I can do. So that, you know, that's one main thing about being Scottish. Going to the bar with a sword and drinking beer. Yeah, whiskey. So, pretty much a standard Friday night out in Scotland is you get up, you get your face paint on, all right, so you get your war paint. You know, you put your kilt on. I also did YouTube with a guy who reached 4,300 subs and rising, but he was hella disrespectful and annoying, and I left. And happy. So, like I was saying, Friday night. So you get your kilt on, all right. You get your knee-high socks. You pull out. You put your wee knife in your sock. You tie your shoelaces. You pick up your broadsword, right? And you know, yes, pretty much. So once I've got my sword on my back, I drink some iron brew and have some shortbread before I go out, and then I take a walk down the street and start a fight on some English person because they're English. And so once I get to the pub, I'll order myself a whiskey, and I'll sit and drink my whiskey in the corner, and I'll have a conversation with my friends Angus and William McGregor McCulloch, you know. And then after that, we all go down the Barres and then take a wee taxi up to the lochs where we go hunting haggis around the mountains. That's pretty much it. And eat battered Mars bars. That's pretty much my standard Friday night out in the land of the Scots in Jockland. So there you go. I'm going to take my hoodie off because it's getting a bit warm. And tablet as well. How could I forget tablet? Tablet's what you have in the morning. It's basically, for anybody who doesn't know what tablet is, alright, it is just basically a bar of just sugar. Pretty much just sugar. Scottish people go mad for it. I don't think I have any here. I love it also. It's class. And yes, Edge Gamer, I don't mind that at all. At the end of the day, we're all here to help each other out. So if anybody in this channel, in this chat right now, check out Edge Gamer, go and subscribe to that channel, please. You know, she's just starting, they're just starting out, and looking for some subscribers, alright? If you're into gaming, check out that channel as well, guys, alright? Just give it a couple of seconds. Do you know how to play Snuff by Slipknot? Nope, but I can learn. I can imagine it wouldn't be too difficult. I've just never really learned it. So, that's what it's like being Scottish. And it's worse being Scottish in England because everybody just assumes that because I'm Scottish, I hate them because they're English, which is not true. And they often get you to say things that they know Scottish people can't say properly. So it's an interesting one. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll need to check it out. Is it standard tuning now? Yeah, exactly. So it's one of those, you know. But thanks to everyone who has subbed to Edge Gamer. So it's not standard. What is it? Like D? Something like that. I don't know. I've never even looked into learning the song, so I wouldn't even know where to start. Pretty much. If anybody here's seen Braveheart, the film Braveheart, that's pretty much... Okay, right. I will give you the shortened version. Okay, so if anyone that doesn't know this, Scotland and England are next to each other. Okay, we are part of the United Kingdom. But a couple of hundred years ago, well, I say a long time ago, Scotland and England were, you know, two separate kind of entities. And England had a lot of laws in place that, you know, wasn't very good for Scotland, you know. They had this one rule, it's what was called C sharp, F sharp, B, E, G sharp. Oh, wow, that is a lovely tune in that. So basically, there was this right of prima nocta, is what it was called. And so basically, whenever a Scottish man got married, an English lord would have the right to his wife on their wedding night to try and impregnate her, to then breed out the Scottish folk, to then have one gigantic England, is the history that we're taught. So basically there was an uprising from Scotland. You know, there was an uprising that was led by obviously William Wallace, where they basically all came together. Yes, I have tattoos. They're really bad, but I do have tattoos. So there was a massive uprising where this guy, William Wallace, took on England. and you know we won our independence, but obviously William Wallace was caught, and he was hung, drawn, and quartered as a warning to the Scottish people, to stay away, but that never happened. Are there dragons in England? I mean, if you're talking about my old mother and father-in-law, then potentially, but actual fire-breathing dragons, no, there's no any dragons apart from like I say, people's in-laws. No, only drakes. There probably are in Scotland. Yeah, probably. We summon them by playing the bagpipes, you know. They're not my mother and father-in-law anymore. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So I can say that. I can get away with it. So that's why there was a whole big thing between Scotland and England. You recognise me, mate? Yeah, Shovro. Yeah, you were chatting in here earlier, and you were asking about names for your Twitter. So, who am I? You were the guy that was asking about names, wasn't it? My favourite version of Spider-Man. I really like the newer guy. I mean, my ultimate favourite has got to be the original Peter Parker, played by Tobey Maguire. The original Spider-Man movie, you know, because it really portrayed him how I always thought Spider-Man was going to be. What's your favourite country aside from Scotland and England? Probably Greece. I went to Greece on deployment last year, and I loved it. I thought it was absolutely stunning. So I'd probably say Greece. But yeah, I mean that he was portrayed how I always imagined Spider-Man as this really. Yeah, I agree. He was a bit too old. Oh, right. I don't know. I went to a place called Suda Bay. Do you know it? I'm not familiar. I'm afraid. Yeah, it's like an island not far from Greece called Suda Bay. I went there with my job, and it was awesome. Like, Josh, where can we describe? Are you any good at geography? Where's Suda Bay near? You know, when we went to Suda Bay. How many push-ups am I able to do? I don't know, like maybe 20 or 30 or something. Crete. Yes, it's near Crete. That's a good thing. Island off, by the way. Ah. See, this is why I'm glad Josh is here, because Josh Centaurian was also on this thing with me. That's how we met. Excuse me. I can't believe I've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Oh my lord. Yeah. Oh, I'm Blackie as well. Master 1 Ace 1. He was also there with me. So it's near Crete, yeah. So like bottom in Greece and slightly east, big ass island. Yes, and it was awesome. I really liked it there. It was really cheap, and the gaming cafes were class. So yeah, that's all that. That's how that went. But aye, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Turkey and Lisbon. See, I never went to Lisbon because I flew back to Scotland, didn't I? Around about the end of November. Oh yeah, I have one of these faces that are like exceptionally. I've got really stretchy skin. Okay, this is something that I've had since I was born. My skin's really stretchy, so like I can contort my face into all sorts of different massive ace positions. I am Fallen. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? I can't pronounce that. The person that says my facial expressions are wonderful, thank you so much. But I don't even know what that is. Maybe it's Russian or Polish or something. I don't know. But hi there, I am Fallen. It's good to see you. Welcome to the chat. But yeah, dude, check out the video in my account. I made it private until now. Would appreciate if you saw it. Okay, I will do. As long as, is it on YouTube or is it on your Twitter or what? Because it better not be penis. I don't want to see penis. Okay, I had someone do that to me before. I had a subscriber send me a link saying, "Hey, you got to check this out. It's awesome," and it was a picture of his penis, and I was like, "Mate, I wouldn't even use the word awesome to describe that. I feel sorry for you." But anywho, ignoring that. Yeah, this happens to me. Okay, this is the joys of doing what I do. Yeah, I'll hit you up on Twitter after the live. Yeah, no worries. You do that. You do that. And I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm very good. Thank you for asking. But no, this has happened to me before. So if you're going to send me pictures of your penis, I'm not that interested. I'm really sorry. As beautiful as it might be, it's not really what I want to see. Favorite food? Haggis. I really like haggis just because I'm, yeah, I know. Brock Lesnar versus The Mountain. Definitely The Mountain because he's just... I'm 25. I am Fallen. I'm very well, thank you. And welcome to the live stream that's been going on. No! Stop trying to send me dick pics, Josh. That's real. Creepy face. I don't even know how I can do that with my face, to be honest. There, how's that? You know, I've seen so many from being on board for that, like, nearly a year. Every morning, waking up to penises and balls and bumholes in my face, so... I'll be back, man. Keep up the good show. Okay, will do. Take care. See you later on. So yeah. See you soon. Gotta sleep. It's 10 p.m. Oh, man. Okay, Edge Gamer. Well, thank you so much for checking in, and I will subscribe to your channel, and I will get in touch with you. I will send you a comment or a message, and we'll try and sort something out, see if we can get your channel promoted a little bit more, see if we can get you some more subscribers. Alright, anyone that's in this chat now, if you haven't already, make sure you hit up Edge Gamer, check out that channel, and get subscribed as well, okay? No, I'm not. I'm not against religion, you know, or anything like that. I'm not going to sit here and judge anyone for what they believe. I personally I'm not religious. I wasn't brought up in a religious family or anything like that. So, no, I'm not. What about yourselves? Anyone here religious? So this is what I love. I love I can just come on here and we just chat. And what's your faith, if you don't mind me asking? If you wish to disclose, you don't have to. Is the fact that I can just come on here, like, I was like, you know, I originally started off, I follow Cyric. Oh, yeah, we're going D&D, are we? Islam. You're Islamic. Okay. You know, and I love the fact that I can come on here and hope to talk about some guitar stuff for a little while. Bingo. But then I just end up sitting chatting about Scotland and England and religions and all this stuff. Chris, when I'm starting a tutorial, I'm really hyped with learning it, but after a week or so, my head is already trying to search for other tutorials instead of finishing my previous one. Okay, do you have any tips to keep interest? Okay, so for me, what I would definitely say is, say for example, you want to break the song down, alright, and you want to set yourself a goal, okay, so even if you say, I want to learn up to the first chorus today, alright, I want to learn, you know, that initial little bit of, I don't know, fucking, you know, whatever it may be, you know, I want to learn that today. And then once you've got that, set yourself a new target and say, right, I want to learn this part, I want to learn this much, and I want, by the time I get to, you know, the end of this week, I want to be able to do it. And that gives you goals and to reward yourself when you achieve those goals. All right, that's what I find, because learning songs can be exceptionally arduous, and it can be tiring, and you are just like, you want to give up. It's like a tutorial and learning a song that I learnt. I drink coffee. I'm not a tea drinker. Is the fingerstyle version of A Thousand Years by Christina Perri. Okay, this song took me, I am not even joking, 3 weeks solid to learn every single day, just doing nothing but learning this one song, because I wanted to learn it, and it is complex because obviously, with it being fingerstyle, you've got the song and the melody, or her singing over the top of it, that you can hear on the guitar as you play it. So it's not just a case of learning the song, but I set myself goals. I said to myself, right, I want to be able to play the first chord part within the next half hour. So I was like, right, okay, so how am I going to do that? I want to play the first chorus. I want to be able to play up to this point. I want to play up to this point. And I set myself achievable goals, but enough that it was going to challenge me. That's what I would definitely say. So say, for example, right, you got the intro bit of the song, you go, I want to reach that point by the end of today. And then set yourself that goal and say, if I do that, I'm going to, I don't know, buy yourself something. Or, and music in 1,000 years, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to happen to music in that amount of time. I'm just sad that you don't really buy CDs and stuff anymore. I mean, you can, but everything's all digital now, It's crazy to think, like, kids nowadays don't know what a vinyl is. If you say to them, oh, it's a cassette player, they're like, I don't know what that is. It's insane. So imagine what it's going to be like when I'm like a grandparent, when I have like grandkids and I'm like pure old with like just, it's going to be nuts, man. And they're going to be like, oh, granddad, look at this. Yeah, you say that. But no, kids are all just like, I just want to play Fortnite. Hashtag bring back vinyl. I will totally rethink that. Thanks for the tip. We'll keep that in mind for challenging myself. Definitely. Always challenge yourself and always push yourself to reach your goals, because that's how you will get good. So yeah, definitely push yourself. Always push yourself, especially with guitar. So yeah, I want to learn that, and I want to give yourself a time limit for it, and say, if I do that, I'm going to treat myself to a new game, or I'm going to treat myself to a new pair of shoes, or a pair of trousers, or cottons, or whatever you want to buy yourself. I'm just checking my battery. Hang on. We are good. What do you enjoy doing in your spare time? Just do like 20-30 minutes on a song you want to learn, play something you already know, or just play the chords. Yeah. In my spare time, I enjoy gaming. I'm a big gamer. And I mean, to be honest with you, my spare time is mostly taken up by, if I'm not at work or doing YouTube, I'm sleeping. So whenever I do, have some spare time, I do enjoy playing some PS4. Call of Duties, The Witcher, Fallout, UFC, FIFA. Yeah, I know how to do it. But the camera that comes with the laptop is really, really bad. It's like, this is why I'm still using my phone, because the camera on there is horrendous. I need to go out and buy myself like a proper streaming camera and microphone and stuff like that before I get all that stuff set up. Nah, mate, I have a Lenovo. Yeah, Lenovo. This is what I'm rocking, okay? It's an Intel Core i3. Yeah, awesome. I literally just bought this because I was like, this is going to do for video editing. It's going to do what I need it to do. So there we go. I have a Hawaii phone. This is what I'm recording off. Oh, damn. It's like my mate Scotty. Do you remember Scotty? Harrison Scott? the one that looked like Darnell out of Big Brother that everyone says, but I don't see it. His like computer in his room is got like it's like 5 grand's worth of computer. It's ridiculous. And then on top of that, he's got all his VR stuff, and then on top of that, he's got like all this other mad stuff. Like I'm like, mate, I paid 150 quid for a second-hand laptop so I could do some video editing. It is, yeah, and it is very good. You know, it runs very well. The camera's not bad. I mean, front-facing camera is not even in the same league as the rear-facing, but obviously I have to use the front-facing camera so I can see what is going on and what you guys are saying. But yeah, I mean, I had the newest Sony Xperia before this phone, and I would definitely rate this a lot higher. It's so much cheaper and the quality is so much better. And if you know, I know people that have got this phone that have got cracks on the screen and stuff, and it still works. Unlike Sony's, where if you like get the tiniest little microscopic chip, the whole screen explodes. So yeah, they're brilliant. I would definitely recommend one of them. They're fantastic. I mean, they're big. Once you get used to the fact that it's like massive, then yeah, I stay away from them. I stay away from iPhones altogether. I don't like iPhones. Because, you know, I've always been, oh no. I'm an Android guy. I always have been Android. I've never stepped away from Android. So you never know. The new iPhone could be really, really good. And maybe the battery will last more than 3 hours or something. You never know. But no, I always stick with Android. I've never had an iPhone either, ever. At numb and sad. Numb and sad. Bro. That's like real depressing, man. Numb and sad. That's not good. Always look on the bright side of life. So, yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think we should just all get our guitars out and just, you know, play some E minors. Maybe an A minor. Numb and sad, man. Yeah. I mean, everyone. Oh my God, it's Gary. Genocide HD, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah. So it's numb and sad. Like, out of all the things you could have picked in the world, you went for numb and sad. Dude, your life literally must just be an entire symphony of just minor chords all the time. I mean, I get it. I know what it's like to be sad and stuff, but you know, you gotta be happy, man. You gotta change that into a major chord. Yeah, major chords. No more minors and stuff. That's depressing. What makes me happy? To be honest with you, this is gonna sound very cliche, but making other people happy makes me happy. Like, for me, there is no greater joy in my life when I see comments from you guys saying that you've learned how to play a song and that my tutorial has helped you to achieve something. Like, it's one of those things for me, you know, when you have mental health issues, right? You find it really difficult to find something in yourself. All right, I know this, it's something that affects me and has done for years. But for me, I do my YouTube videos because I get to then, if I'm having a bad day, I'm having one of those days where you wake up and you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to face the world, you don't want to look, you just want everyone to just leave you alone, you want to shut the door and shut the world out. Whereas this gives me a purpose, this gives me something to do outside of work, this gives me a real motivation, and then I'll log on to my YouTube and I'll have maybe 3 or 4 notifications, and it's like, such and such has said, oh, so nice to have you back, you know, can't wait to see more tutorials, or, oh, I really loved this tutorial, you know, really helped me learn this song, and first couple of songs I learned on guitar was from your videos. You've really inspired me and stuff. And to me, that's like, you know what? That gives me a purpose and that makes me happy. It brings me a lot of joy to know that you guys find happiness and joy out of what it is you do. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. And this is the thing. This is what makes me happy, bringing happiness and helping other people out. I'm that kind of person. You know, a lot of people take that for granted in my personal life, but you know what? It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, I have you guys here that I can just come on Saturday and sit with my guitar and chat absolute nonsense. I mean, I don't even think I've done a lot of guitar based stuff for the last 2.5 hours. But you know what? Bringing happiness to your guys' life and knowing that maybe 6 months ago you picked up a guitar for the first time and now you can string a song together, whether it's something basic or whether it's something a little bit more complex like rock and roll or like XO or circles or anything like that. That brings me a lot of happiness because I'm like, you know what? For that maybe 45 minutes to an hour of my life I spent learning the song, getting it uploaded, and teaching you guys it has made a massive impact on your life. And that's why I do it. That's why I was sat earlier, and this is no word of a lie. If you are still in the chat, please back this up here. For the first 35 minutes of this live stream, I had one person in here that I just sat and spoke to for half an hour because every single one of you matters to me. I would do a 2.5 hour live stream with one person. It doesn't matter because that person is someone that is giving up their time. There he is. There it is. You know, so for me, bringing happiness and helping you guys to achieve what it is you want to achieve, learning songs on guitar, whether it's Eden or whether it's Ed Sheeran or, you know, all these other artists that are out there, for you to learn that song brings me joy. Brilliant. Right, can you guys just bear with me for 2 seconds because I have drank quite a lot of, I call it juice, okay, but fizzy pop or soda or whatever you may call it from wherever you're from, and I really, really have to pee. Alright, I will be back, but I really need to pee. Alright, so I'll be 2 seconds, didn't go anywhere. Back in a minute. And he's back again. Hello. Right, oh, we have messages. What's happening? But I changed. I was looking to troll people, but I changed my mind. I did. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah, that's a question I would like to know, actually. How did everyone find this channel? The XO tutorial, yeah. Yeah, some of you guys I do know personally. I'm just like carrying you around my kitchen and stuff because I really want a pot noodle. I don't know if you guys all know what pot noodles are, but I'm totally craving one and I hope I have one. I don't think I do though. Oh no. I don't have any pot noodles. That sucks. Please hold me close. Come here, Josh. No, we will wait till later. Everyone will judge. I don't have any pot noodles, guys. Right, okay. I have some like super noodles. I'm from Scotland. I'm just searching my cupboards. I hope you don't mind. 'Cause I'm really hungry. I was not expecting this live stream to go on so long. Oh. A packet of quavers. I think some quavers will do me good. Saudi Arabia, happy days. Eastern part of the United States. Guys, we are from all over the world here. England, I live there. Oh, so good. So yeah. Yes. Because you know what? My mum always told me, growing up, she says, when you're ill, eat what you fancy. Whatever it is you fancy, eat that. So I was like, I really want a pot noodle. I don't know if you know, everyone here knows what a pot noodle is. But it's basically like a tub with noodles in it, and you just pour water in it, hot water, like boiling water for a kettle, and you eat it, and it's really nice. But I don't have any left. I ate them all. So the second best option was quavers. Chicken and mushroom, because I'm old-fashioned. And I like chicken and mushroom. I do like the sweet and sour ones, but chicken and mushroom is what I had. So yeah, I'm sorry, this is really rude, alright? Bombay bad boy, yeah. Yeah. Like, this might seem really rude. Yeah. What was the hardest song for me to turn into a tutorial? To be honest, most of Eden's songs are difficult for me because there isn't any chords out there for them. There isn't any tablature out there for them. I learn by ear. And a lot of his older stuff, you know, he's doing it live and things like that. And there's a lot of mistakes and I can't tell what tuning it's in. Blah, blah, blah. If I'm not mistaken, I think the song was called Death of a Dream. That was a nightmare. That took me like a month to learn. Let alone trying to transpose it into a tutorial. So that was a real struggle for me. Yeah, so that for me was probably the hardest tutorial I ever did. Because, you know, like I said before, I do everything on my mobile phone, so everything you see in my videos is just one take. You know, so if I make a massive mistake, I then have to start over again, you know, time and time again. And that song, just, there were so many errors and so many mistakes I kept making because it is just such a pain to play. So that, I think that one took me about 5 hours to get a tutorial up that was of a good standard. I like it. Yeah, I was saying this earlier in the live stream, is that I'm going to be doing tutorials from his new album very, very soon. Because I know a lot of you guys are really anxious for tutorials from that, so I will be. I think what I'm going to do is, like I said earlier, is I'm just going to start and just work my way through the album, just doing tutorials, unless there's any particular songs people want to see in a particular order. But I think the way I'm probably going to do it is just each individual song as it appears, you know, 1 through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc., etc. But yeah. Another thing as well. All I want is Nowhere Else and Gold. Okay. Alrighty. I will definitely make note of that. Yeah. Another thing as well is I'm looking to change my channel name. Alright, I'm looking to change, you know, from Christopher Daniel Adams to something else that sounds a little bit more. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Matthew Santoro. He's probably the YouTuber I watch the most. How do I finger pick on acoustic? Thumb for the 6th, 5th, and 4th, and 1st, 2nd, and 3rd for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. Like that. I do it slightly differently because like these two fingers don't work properly. But tell people about making videos of them playing. What do you mean? Oh, you on about what I was talking about in my last video? In my last live stream? Sorry, hang on. I'll mute the TV. There you go. We're going on The Voice together. Oh, right. Yeah, this is one thing I was talking about in my last live stream for anyone who wasn't there. Is for anyone who is a follower of this channel and who is learning guitar, what I would absolutely love, right? What I would absolutely love is for you guys to either send me a private video or put a video of yourselves up on YouTube, and I want to make a collaboration video of people who are willing to, you know, be in a video of mine of you playing guitar so that I can show everyone just how much you guys have progressed, you know, and just share everything that you guys have achieved with as many people as I can, because I'm so honestly proud of every single one of you for picking up a guitar and being able to learn a song and to do what it is you want to do. Like, if that's something you guys are interested in, please do let me know, because I would love nothing more than to get like a little collaboration of all you guys into one video, just you playing different songs and things like that. You don't have to put your face in the video and everything like that if that's not something you're comfortable with, but if you guys would do that, I would really, really appreciate it, you know, because like I said, I want to show you guys off to the world, because I'm so proud of all my subscribers. You know, I don't know if there's any other YouTubers out there that can say they're proud of their subscribers. You know, yeah, thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you so much for watching my videos. But you know what? I want to see you guys grow. I want to see where you're at right now, and I want to see where you guys are in 6 months. I want to see where you are in a year, and I want to see that progression, so I can show you later on, you know, maybe in a year's time or something, when I'll go, you know what, actually, here's a video of you like a year ago, you know, or it's on my channel, and you can look at it and say, oh wow, that's where I was a year ago, but look at me now, I can play this so much quicker, and I can play this so much better, and I'm doing this. Because it's also nice to see, you know, when I look at my first videos, like the first videos that I put up on YouTube are like so bad, like, oh man, they're horrendous. But I'm like, well, I've progressed through there, I've become more confident in myself. You know, live streaming's a bit easier because I know when I'm talking that there's actually people receiving it as I'm speaking. But you know, when you're recording a video, it is exceptionally awkward the first couple of times you do it, because you're literally sat in front of your phone, looking at yourself, chatting to yourself, like there's nobody here, and there's me like, right, so what you need to do is you need to do this, you need to do this. And it is weird and it's uncomfortable, but as time's gone on, I've got more confident with it, and you know, I enjoy it. But if you guys are happy with that, I would honestly absolutely love it. You don't have to make it public on your channel or anything like that if you don't want to, but you know, I would love to give you all a personal shout out, like on my Twitter and on this channel as well, if you are happy for me to do that. And if anyone wants to collab with me as well, like if anyone wants to play guitar alongside with me in one of my videos, like I'll do that with any one of you. If you say to me, like, I can play some of XO by Eden, I'll be like, all right, well, you tell me what you can play, and I'll play the other half, and we'll play together, and we'll make it work. We'll get a video out there of me and you working together, because that's what I want to do. I want to keep that interaction there. I want to make sure you guys are involved in everything that I do. So if you want to do a video with me, you want me to be in one of your videos, or you want to be in one of my videos, just tell me and we'll do it. You know, you just You just have to ask, and I'll make it happen. You know, I don't know if any of you run a YouTube channel apart from obviously the gamer channel, Edge Gamer, but anybody else here running a channel on anything that they would maybe like anything for? I know Centurion, I'm going to be doing some music for you at some point. I'm still trying to like sort my life out because I wasn't doing YouTube for a long time because after I got back off Ocean, I ended up having to go away and do all other sorts of stuff. But other than that, anybody else here running YouTube, like doing any videos or anything like that? Oh, quavers are so good. What do you do videos on, Blackie? Is it like gaming or music? Okay. Would you be interested in doing a video together? Yeah, everyone does gaming. But this is the thing, this is why, you know, I don't, you know, I've got 134 videos on my channel, right? 134 videos. But because I'm not a gaming channel, like even the partnership that I'm involved with, all their sponsorships that are available is gaming. You know, everything is all gaming, it's all gaming based. You can have free stuff from this and free stuff from that and free stuff from this. You know, it's all to do with gaming. You know, nothing, it's very difficult for me to get out there and, you know, try and like branch out, you know, because it's a very particular channel, this, but that doesn't bother me. You know, it's not a big deal to me. I just want to make sure that you guys are learning and you guys are having a good time. Yeah, yeah, that's it. But you know, me and a mate going to the movie tonight. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you know, you can do the whole let's just sit here with a good looking girl in brand underwear and play Fortnite. Yeah, class. But why is why that's not what this channel is about. For me, this channel is about teaching you guys guitar, doing some covers, doing some collabs, and just general chit chat and eating quavers on live streams. That's life. Living the YouTube dream. Nice. I've got a band down here that I'm in. I play rhythm. Scotty's on lead. Connor's on bass. And Lee's on drums. Nice. So yeah, if anybody does want to do that, anyone fancy doing some music, who's the best Scottish YouTuber? I don't know. I don't really know any Scottish YouTubers. I think the only other Scottish videos that I watch is Scottish players playing COD. Scottish people playing COD. That is the funniest thing ever. I can't remember what the channel's called, but if you type into YouTube Scottish people playing COD, it's like a series of these Scottish guys just getting really angry and shouting abuse at each other. Worth a watch. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I mean, I wanna. There's a lot of things I want to do with this channel. If I can get this hoodie on properly, like without, yeah, like I want to change my name. I want to change the name of this channel. I want to make it so it's, you know, sounds more like a guitar channel rather than, you know, Christopher Daniel Adam. Me, that was PS4. you know, I'm looking to try and create like a YouTube name, like a brand name type thing, where I can do that, and then I can maybe think about going down the lines of getting YouTube picture to you holding a guitar or something. Yes, I probably will do that, to be honest with you. I'm looking at changing a lot of things. I want to increase the professionalism is probably the word I would use. I want to make it so that when people find this channel, it's not just me sat here with a guitar pulling funny faces because YouTube's taking a weird still of me. It's a case of, right, I know this is a guitar channel, and I know this is the kind of stuff that I'm going to find on said channel. I'm just going to try and balance you here. Hang on. So that's what I want to achieve with this. I'm really looking to find somebody that's you know, does a little bit of design, because I want to create like a thumbnail that I can use for my videos, and I wanted to put that out there to all my subscribers and stuff like that. I was going to post the video, asking quite a lot of. I'm going to try and not look like a dude who's never picked up YouTube doing YouTube. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. I want to try and make it look a bit more professional. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I wanna create you know, a new image for the channel. You know, the channel's growing, the channel's increasing, so I want to try and put that up there. You know, I want to try and keep the channel up to date, get good thumbnails, get good covers, banners, pictures, all this kind of stuff, so that when people see the channel, it's not just a random wee Scottish guy playing guitar on his phone. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm all about. That's what I want for this channel. So if anybody here is can create, you know, logos and banners and stuff along those lines, then, you know, please get in touch. But like I say, I will be posting the video about this maybe today. Depends how long this live stream goes on for. If not, probably see what you're after. All right, my man. You know, if I don't post one up today, maybe tomorrow. If not, at some point next week, just to get some, put a few ideas out to you guys, you know, and see where this can go. Right, it's been 2 hours and 50 minutes since I have had a cigarette, so we're going to go for one. I hope you don't mind. You know, this has turned in from a Q&A live stream to the life of Patch, the life of Chris Adams, and his. Did you hear about Adrian Talons? No, what's Adrian Talons? What's that? Oh, man. It's so noisy out here. And wet and disgusting. What's Adrian Talons? What's that? Okay. No worries, Junior. Thank you so much for sticking around and enjoying, you know, enjoying the stream with me. It's been good seeing. Hopefully, I'll see you in my next couple of videos, and if not, I'll see you next Saturday in my live stream. Yeah. He's the author of the soundtrack. All right. Okay. They're doing roadworks at my house, so I do apologize if it's very noisy here. I'm trying to stand you guys away from the noise, but I don't think that's working. So, yeah, I mean, I'm really glad to be back doing my videos again, because I really have missed it, and I've missed you guys a lot. You know, I just want to know what it is you guys want to see from me. You know, yeah, I can do tutorials, yeah, I can do covers, but, you know, your input is more important to me than anything, so, you know, let me know what you want from me and I'll make it happen, you know? Like I said earlier in the stream, for anyone who wasn't there, I'm looking to get myself like a professional camera. You're going to end up being a Fortnite part-time coach. Oh, God. Right, I'm really bad at Fortnite. I have Fortnite, but I'm really bad at it. Okay, I usually just kind of run around and try and find a sniper. I just like hide or I'll grab a shotgun and just try and kill people, but they're always jumping around and building blocks and all sorts of stuff's going on. I'm really horrendously bad at it, okay? So I don't think I'll be a Fortnite coach anytime soon. But no, it's just really nice to be back. And like I said, I want to try and get myself. I know, dude. I know so many people keep saying to me that I should be on Xbox, but I used to have Xbox. I had Xbox 360. Oh man, that noise is really annoying me. Hang on. I'm not even finishing my cigarette because that noise is driving me insane. Yeah, just quickly, totally unrelated. I have a teddy bear that's got a tartan scarf. This is my teddy bear. Isn't it cool? Doesn't have a name yet. Does anyone want to give me a name? Somebody name my teddy bear for me. You can name it. Name my teddy bear. Anybody. Whatever you name it, I will post it on Twitter. If anyone is interested. Right, okay. Close the door and try to keep the heat in. Name the bear centurion. Jeff. Is that how you pronounce that? Jeff? Geoff? Joff? I've never come across that name before. How do you pronounce that? Excuse me. See, I really shouldn't be smoking because I'm ill, but, you know, unfortunately, it's an addiction. Don't smoke. For anyone who doesn't smoke, don't start. It's a bad habit, all right? It's horrible. It costs loads of money, and it makes you ill. And when you're ill and smoke, it makes you more ill. Joff. We're going to go with Joff. Okay. You know what? I'm going to hold a poll on Twitter. I don't know how I can do that. If you can hold a poll, or maybe there's only 2 names. I don't know how Twitter works. Does anyone here use Twitter quite frequently? Like, and understand how it works? Okay, so if I was to, like, post it up on Twitter, like, so is it just like, what should I call my bear? And then, like, put a picture of it. Can you all, like, vote on something? Or is it only between, like, 2 choices? Or what? How does it work? Because I don't know. I only set up a Twitter account, like, last week. Oh. I might do that. Just as a random thing. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, I see. So only 2 choices. Oh, man. See, what I was hoping is, like, kind of like a YouTube type thing, where I could just be like, leave a comment in the comment section, and whichever comment gets the most amount of likes, I will do. Yeah. I think that's what I might do. I don't know. You can have more than 2. Ah. Okay, well, just people start throwing random names at me, and I will... You can have up to 25. Wow, right. Oh. I'll start writing these down. I'm going to take some names. It's up to 4. 4. Yeah, 4. That's, okay. Okay, well, whatever you guys think. Do you think it'd be better maybe just posting a video about it? Because, you know, obviously there's only 8 people in this chat. I don't know. Just something random to do. Get involved in my life and name my teddy bear. But what I would love to do is get like a little guitar for that bear. Like, I wonder if you can buy like a little guitar with like a little strap and stuff, and it could be like the channel mascot. That'd be cool. My little Scottish teddy bear, the channel mascot for this channel. Do a straw poll, can have heaps of options. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Is this on Twitter? Because I'm not very good at Twitter. Like I said, I only set it up like a week ago. Because everyone's like, get Twitter and we can tweet. And I'm like, okay, I've understood what tweeting is. I just add a post and then I type something, and I think you guys can see it. But you know, RT, I don't know what an RT is. About a week ago. Hey. Oh man, I remember that. Do you remember Vines? Does anyone here remember Vines, like back in the day? It's a website that lets you create polls. You can get a link and you can share the link. Oh, I will definitely look into that. Straw poll. Let me write this down before I forget, because I have got a brain like a fish. Straw poll for teddy bear name! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! So yeah, Vines were awesome. You know what I mean? I remember like maybe like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, like Vines were everywhere. Like you couldn't literally go to the toilet and just scroll on Facebook without seeing some random guy just like, do it for the Vine, ain't gonna do it. Do it for the Vine. And I'm like, mate, I love that. Like, I would love to have done Vines, but like at that time I wasn't really doing YouTube much. About a week ago. That's a tune as well. I've got that on one of my Spotify playlists. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to keep things as interactive as possible, because at the end of the day, you guys are the ones that sit here and watch me chatting and playing guitar and doing all these other things. So why not? Just as long as you don't do what people normally do. Does anyone remember Boaty McBoatface? Please tell me somebody in this chat, out of 7 people, somebody knows what Boaty McBoatface is. Let's see if anyone remembers. Yep, Boaty McBoatface. Okay, so for those of you who don't know about the epic story of Boaty McBoatface, so basically, yes, basically there was a ship that was created. It was going to go and explore the Antarctic, and they decided, in their infinite wisdom, to put a poll online, right? And whatever name got the most amount of votes was what they were going to call this boat. And the name that the internet came up with was Boaty McBoatface. Okay, Boaty McBoatface, and it got so many likes, it got so many votes that was the highest option, and then they wouldn't even take it because they were like, we can't use that. But then they ended up naming it, like, I think it was Sir David Attenborough, but one of the submarines on the ship that goes exploring is got Boaty McBoatface written on it, okay? If you don't believe me, look it up online. Go on Google and look it up on YouTube. It is a genuine thing. That is the internet at its best, okay? Hey, Edge Gamer, welcome back. But yeah, Boaty McBoatface, okay? So when I put things out there like, hey, what should I call my channel? I guarantee there will be somebody that comes up with something mental, and then everyone will think it's really funny. But you know what? I will do it unless it's going to get me kicked off YouTube, okay? If it's something that's like vulgar or, anything like that, then I won't do it. But if it's going to be something stupid like, Stringy McStringface or something like that, then I'll do it, just because if that's what you guys want. This is our channel. It might be my channel and I put videos up, but you guys watch it. So if you want me to, We Angry Scotsman, do you know what? If I put that as an option and that gets the most amount of likes, I will put We Angry Scotsman as my YouTube channel name. I will make a new intro, and it'll just be me saying things aggressively in a Scottish accent. I don't know why. That's not going to be really guitar related, but I'll do it. Because at the end of the day, it's funny. I'm all about here for a good time, not a long time. Just because I have my mental health issues and everything like that, it doesn't mean that I can't have a good time. Because at the end of the day, every day's a new day and you've got to have a laugh. Life's all about having a laugh. You're here for a good time, not a long time. Dude, you would get so large. Yeah, Edge Gamer, if that's something you're wanting to do, like I say, I'm putting that idea out there for you guys. If anybody's interested in creating logos and stuff, I'll do it. But if you want me to change my channel name to We Angry Scotsman, and in my intro, like, play guitar and just say things in an aggressive Scottish accent, I will do it. that if that's what you guys want, because it'll be funny. Okay, no worries, no worries. Yes, that would be quite funny. I actually have a second channel, funnily enough. I do actually have another channel that I haven't uploaded in like over a year or anything like that. All right, you go feed the Waynes. Send me a message on WhatsApp if you want to watch me. Yep, I will do. I will hit you up on Twitch. I'll WhatsApp you when I'm done with my live stream. Yeah, I'll catch you next time. If I don't see you in my next videos throughout the week next week, I will see you next Saturday. The stream will be a bit earlier next Saturday, maybe around about lunchtime. So I will see you guys there. But yeah, I'll do that. Like outtakes of me just like getting really, really angry with you bloopers and when I mess up. I'll do that. Yeah, because the funniest thing is I might come across in my videos as exceptionally calm and very, you know, all these other things. Catch you later on. You know, but see when I'm trying to do a tutorial and I keep messing up, I do get rather angry because I know I'm going to restart the tutorial anyway, so I just start screaming and shouting profanities, but I'll have to beep them out because you get in trouble if you swear on YouTube. I learnt this recently. But I'll do that. That sounds like fun. That sounds like it could be quite interesting. Doing covers of Scottish songs as well, that'd be really good fun. Bit of Billy Connolly in there. You should go watch Adrian Talon's videos. He's so good. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Definitely. Let me just write that down. I'm writing everything down because my memory is like a fish, like a sieve. All right, I'll somebody will say something to me, and like 10 minutes later, I've completely forgotten. Adrian, let me just check what that said again. Adrian Talons. Okay, I will check that out. I've got it written down here. Dovahkiin, for the sake of Skyrim. What's a word or a sentence Scottish people say a lot? A word that we say is aye, is in like AYE for yes. So you'd be like, oh, you alright? Aye. So, oh, you want a drink? Aye. So instead of saying yes, we say aye. What other Scottish things do we often say that I will not get in trouble for saying on YouTube? Dinna ken. So instead of saying I don't know, we say I dinna ken as well. That's a little Scottish thing that we say. What about you guys? Where you're from? You got any sayings or sentences? Dova guitar. Dova. I am Dovahkiin. Just for the meme PewDiePie. Oh, mate. No, because then PewDiePie would be raging. Yeah, nah. Australia, we have yeah, nah. Do you know, I actually met a guy from Australia quite recently in Scotland when I was back home visiting my family. And it was incredible. Like such an awesome accent. Like being Scottish, like yeah, in Scotland it's alright, but whenever you're anywhere else, nobody can understand you. Like when I'm doing my videos, I try my best to speak slow. I try my best to pronounce my words properly and stuff like that, so you guys can understand what I'm saying. You know, but like I think the Australian accent is really class. I really do. I like it. I like that accent, the South African accent, all that kind of stuff. It's just funny. It's just class. I love different accents. Irish is funny as well. How about Gitcorp? Gitcorp. What does that mean? Gitcorp. Anybody? Anybody know what Gitcorp is? Is it just me that doesn't know what that is? All about quavers. Inspired by Oscorp. Oh, Oscorp from yeah, I know what Oscorp is. That's a whole Spider-Man thing. Spider-Man. I've been streaming for 3 hours. Oh man, that's crazy. Sitting here, Batman, definitely Batman. Deadpool. Definitely Deadpool. I love Deadpool. Oh yeah, that could work. Adam's tunes. Ooh, that didn't sound very good. I was wondering how long it was going to take before this popped up. Right. Okay. I'm a big Eminem fan. You know, I've always loved Eminem ever since, you know, I was growing up. And the diss track, okay, Rap Devil by MGK was a good song. It was really, really a great song. All right. I cannot fault it in any way, shape, or form. Okay. It was class. Raptar. Oh my god. But if I had to pick out the two, I would obviously go with Eminem, but Rap Devil was an insane song. It was very, very, very good. I cannot fault him on that at all. But I was wondering how long it would be. Now I'll have to wait as someone to ask me about Nike. Hey, I just came around your vid on James Young's I'll Be Good, and you happen to be live streaming. Yeah, how are you doing? You alright? And how do I play without a pick? I just kind of used my finger like that. And I do a lot of, just my thumb as well. Use my thumb and individual fingers. Cool, well welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. James Young, I'll Be Good. Oh, wow, I put that video up quite a long time ago. How are you finding the tutorial? Is it helping you out? Music bits. Could get like a little theme tune. Good, good. I think there's so many different options. I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably just put a video up about it. That's great. I'm really, really glad it helped out. That's what I like to hear, that my videos are helping you guys out. That's what it's all about. But I'll probably put a video up where I will just ask a few questions in the video, and people can just leave comments in that comment section down below, just to try and get that option out there to as many people as possible. You know, I massively appreciate all the inputs you guys are sticking in just now. You know, so when that video does come up, if you just pop your ideas in there, and we can just get everybody pressing the little thumb, and we can see where we go. But I'm telling you, whatever channel names the internet managers to come up with for me, whatever one gets the most amount of likes, I will change my channel name to that. As well as naming my teddy bear for you, Hicula. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce that. But I also had a thing earlier, just for the absolute sake of it, is I got a teddy bear that has a tartan scarf, because, you know, I'm Scottish, and I'm going to make that thing my little mascot for this YouTube channel. Ooh, devil face, I like it. It's the smiling devil face as well. That's like the one you send to a girl when you're like, hey, it's 11:15 at night, how you doing, little angry devil horn face. But yeah, and I want anyone to name my teddy bear. I like a bit of K-pop. Oh, okay. Tenacious D versus the Devil. on acoustic. Yeah, that is a tune. I love Tenacious D. Like, I'm a massive Tenacious D fan. The Pick of Destiny. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be really cool. Angry wee Scotsman finds Pick of Destiny. It's all over the news. Angry Scotsman, what are you going to use the Pick of Destiny to play? I just want to play lots of Billy Connolly all the time because, you know, being Scottish and all that. And Gary Cinnamon as well. Don't commit to whatever gets the most likes. What if Booty Tar gets the most likes? You know what? If Booty Tar gets the most amount of likes, then my channel will be Booty Tar. That's the way it's going to be. Okay? If you want to call my channel Booty Tar, right? And I just walk in doing all that, I'll do it. I will get a pole, mate, and I'll try and play guitar while I'm on a pole, if that's what you guys want to see, because I'll do it. Like, this is quite funny, because I've actually had, I think this is my 4th YouTube channel, okay? This is my 4th time I'll try it, because, I mean, I can play the guitar behind my head, okay? Because, like I said earlier in the stream, I taught myself to play guitar blindfolded, so I can play behind my head. So if I could find a way to do some sort of pole dance upside down, not using my arms, just somehow wrap my legs around it and twerk and play guitar at the same time, that sounds like a challenge. That sounds like one of these things that people need to be trying. No more of this, Kiki, do you love me? Like walking alongside your car for some reason. You know, that's not what I want to see. I want to see someone hanging upside down by a stripper pole. Can you play Gorillaz Feel Good? No, I don't know it. But I can learn it, and I can put a tutorial up for you, and I can put a video of me playing it, but I don't know how to play it at this current moment in time. But that's what I would like to see. I would like to see a trend of people trying to hang upside down. My guitar is a Westfield, okay? My guitar is a Westfield WF500 NF. I'll try it. Like, I will find a way to make that happen. Even if I get, like, one of these, like, pull-up bars and, like, or, like, a monkey bar, and I'll hang upside down from it and put the guitar behind my head, and I will try and play a song like that. I'll try it. It'll be interesting. Because, you know, I like to have fun. If anybody here who knows me in my personal life, I'm all about having a good time and having a laugh. So if I can then incorporate that into my YouTube videos, then that'd be awesome. But you know, it's all good. You know, although a lot of people are here for tutorials and stuff like that, I'm more than happy to accommodate. It's just, I don't see, you know, if there's any way that I can just have fun as well at the same time, I'm always happy to do that. Who knows what this is? My phone was ringing. Best song in the world? Nope. That would be... Hello? Can you do a guitar cover for a CU Flash theme song? Yes. No, the original song I was playing was Kickapoo. And Tribute is the best song in the world. Yes, it was Little Mini Jack Black. So do I. I absolutely love Tenacious D, like, so much, man. It's insane. Master Exploder. So hard without a pick, man. I will play it, because if I say it, I will get into trouble. You don't always have to... Yeah, that one. I don't know whether I'll get into trouble from YouTube if I say it, because it's a profanity. Oh, what's your profanities? Yes, that one. F dash asterisk asterisk K, Her Gently. That's one of my favourite songs. And classical, because that's just awesome as well. I don't actually play either of those, but Coldplay, I'd probably say Coldplay I prefer. Yeah. So yeah. Excuse me. All in all, okay, I started playing guitar when I was about 13, so about 12 years ago. But I stopped playing guitar for a very prolonged period of time. I stopped playing for a couple of years when I was a teenager. And then I picked up my guitar again, and I was busking ill when I was like living on the streets. So I busked for a little bit, but I didn't really play a lot, if that makes sense. It was just kind of the same songs over and over again because I knew I could play them. So I'd say overall, I've probably been playing my guitar for about 6 years, but I started playing 12 years ago. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah, this is going to sound really silly when I say this, but get a left-handed guitar. You can buy left-handed guitars, and obviously whenever you're watching a video, just, you know, you'll have to obviously change things up a little bit, but yeah, you can buy a left-handed guitar. And the strings will be the same, you know, the positions will be the same, it'll just be your left hand. Which song do I play the most? I don't really know. I mean, I have a guitar songs playlist on my Spotify that, you know, I'll just put on and then I'll just play through them on shuffle, which kind of keeps me on my toes because I never know what's coming up. Can you try something on high notes only? What do you mean on high notes only? But I enjoy playing A Thousand Years by Christina Perri because it took me so long to learn, and it's fingerstyle, so it keeps my hands working, and it's a good warm-up. High notes only. I don't know, what do you mean by high notes only? Like playing up here? Is that what you mean by high notes? Like up this end of the guitar? Like what? What kind of stuff? Okay, here's one. See if anyone recognizes this. Come on, somebody knows what that is. Yeah. I don't really know what, like, high notes. I mean, like, you've got songs like I See Fire by Ed Sheeran is kind of played up here. I mean, but you can play anything anywhere on the guitar, I suppose. Like, if you know The Calling, right, wherever you will go, I suppose you could try and play it all the way up here. It's just very awkward. So, I mean, yeah, you can play anything on any part of the guitar, but I mean, I personally tend not to go any higher than like C4, D4, E, F, G, A, B4. No, you're confusing me. What do you mean? I'm totally lost at what you mean here. C4, E4. C4, D4, E, F, G, B4. I'm confused. You're hurting my brain. C4, D4, E4, F4, G4, A4, B4, C5 only. As in, like, each string? Like, fourth on the E? E4? Like that? Or... Like, I'm really confused. Does anybody else get this? Like, you have to remember, I'm self-taught, so if this is, like, things that are, like, guitar book stuff, I don't know. Anybody else confused here? I'm totally lost here. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Like C fourth is in, like, so that'd be 1, 2, no, so that'd be 2, 2, like, I don't know, like C4. Yeah, right side on the keyboard, right? Okay, yeah, got you. Okay, yeah, so this is like an octave. Okay, so you know, I've taken it up 4 steps. So like this is your like an E, A minor, C, G, D, like that. Is that what you're meaning? Is that rough? Anybody else got any idea? Ah, right. So I get what you're saying. Yeah. He needs some milk. She needs some milk. Yeah, I get what you're saying. So playing things higher up, higher pitched. Okay, so not standard, so higher pitched. I get what you mean there. I understand now. Back to the quavers. This bag of quavers has lasted me so long. Like, I still have like a quarter of the bag left as well. Ugh. Three and a half hours. Oh wow. I've gone from 100% battery down to 13. So I'm probably going to cut the live stream pretty soon. You know. Well, it's been awesome. I've really enjoyed sat here just chilling and chatting to you guys. Give me some sunshine. Who's it by? There's somebody sweeping outside my front door. I'm great. I'm really good, thank you. I'm not feeling great. I'm a bit under the weather, but other than that, I'm great. I'm just enjoying sitting here chatting to you guys. I'm having a bit of fun, having a laugh. How about you? How's things? Things are good? Movie song. Okay, a movie song. Well, first job was pretty hard, still getting used to it. Oh, have you just got your first job, have you? What are you doing? Oh, excuse me. I am a pig. I do apologize. It's all this fizzy juice that I'm drinking. That's what it is. Yeah, working can be difficult, you know. It's Hindi English, but I love the music. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out and see. See what we can do. Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. As you know, as long as you're making some money and it's a good place to start, you know what I mean, and you can work your way into other jobs as you grow older. You are still young. You know, you're only 19. You know, I'm 25. So, you know, I've been doing the same job I'm doing for 2.5 years now. But before that, I had several jobs. So, don't worry about it. You know, you are still young. You'll find what career is right for you. Have I heard of Sound of Silence? Yes, I have. I prefer the Disturbed version over the original by Simon and Garfunkel, but I have heard the song. I know it well. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Pirates of the Caribbean theme is great. I used to know how to play that as well, but I cannot remember it for the life of me. I don't know. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean is awesome. But Johnny Depp and all that. But I think, guys, I'm going to make like a tree and leave because I need to save my phone battery. And I've been streaming for 3 hours and 34 minutes and 22 seconds. And I need to pee again, and I'm going to have another cigarette. And I don't want to take you guys out there because it's noisy and it's not very fair on you. But this has been immense. Like, it's been really good fun. I've really enjoyed speaking to you guys. Yeah, majority of it has not been guitar based, but I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. You know, but I appreciate all your input. I appreciate all you guys sitting chatting away. You know, it's been great. I've had a really good time, and you know what? I really look forward to seeing you guys if you are interested. Next Saturday, it will be a little bit earlier. It'll probably be around about 12 o'clock GMT. Okay, so for me, my time zone, it is 25 to 7 in the evening. Okay, so I will put a post up on my Twitter about it. So if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, make sure you hit me up on Twitter because that's where I will be putting everything out there. Okay, it's at Chris Adams 1993. Okay, that's my YouTube Twitter thing there. So hit me up on there and I will keep you guys up to date. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and chatting away. And Kit, I'm really sorry. I know you've only just joined the stream not long ago. You know, and to anyone else who has just joined, I do apologize, but I am going to be heading off because I just want to put my phone on charge and I'm going to smash in some Skyrim, I think. So thank you so much, guys. And if I don't see you guys in my next video, I will hopefully see you next Saturday when we have another live stream. And maybe by then we will have a name for the teddy bear. Who knows? And maybe a name for the channel as well. This could all be totally different. But yeah, you guys take care and I will hopefully see you guys soon. All right. Thanks again. See you later. Bye. Now, how do I end? Oh, yeah.